I see a Clark. How the tables have turned. How I'm the one reacting to the videos and you're the one watching. I'm gonna roast it so much. Just wait. I hope I'm not muted. I hope I'm not. Let me check. Man. How the tables have turned. You spot my videos don't inflict pain low. We're gonna well, I mean that's a W for me. I mean, give me a second. Give me. Okay. Hello. Back-to-back streams. I know that's crazy. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome to another stream. Let me mute this. There we go. That's enough with the weird noise thing. How's everyone doing? How are you guys? Oh my god. Back-to-back streams. I know, crazy. It's been a while since I've done that. But how's everyone? Welcome, I see Clark there. Wow, how the tables have turned. I'm gonna react to videos now. And I'm gonna yes. It's like the opposite now. How do you feel about that? I definitely am not stealing your content. Nah, this is 100% original content. This is all mine. I haven't done nah. I'm gonna copyright this. It's mine, don't touch it. Who said you should have my mic? What do you mean your mic? This is not your mic, this is mine. Nah, you stole my mic actually. I took it back. That's what happened. How's everyone doing? Damn. This is gonna be a fun stream though. This is gonna be fun. It's like I felt like yesterday I streamed because I didn't have a video to record and I had time to do something. I was like, why not? Let's stream. The same thing happened today again. I had time to do something, but my Helldivers video is not... there is a Helldivers video coming up, maybe, hopefully. I'm working on that, but the script is not ready to record it. So I was like, should I just do nothing? There is no one hope. Or should I stream? And I was like, what a stream would I do? Then I was like, how about just go do what Clark does? Take people's videos and react to them. Genius. Actually, he doesn't do it. It's mine. Original content. Nah, this is mine. I copyrighted. Nah, don't even think about doing this. It's mine now. I came up with it first. Hey, what's up? Hello, everyone. How you doing? Hello, Laser. Welcome in, my man. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's stream too. I was dying after that stream. I put so much energy into it. Nintendo, how you doing? We got Salam, how you doing? Foxy, hello. Start already. I'm gonna start. Let me say hi. Let me say hi to everyone first. Damn. Tater is here. What is she saying? Guys, help Science making me work for him and he's not even paying me. He's giving me... Tater. Tater, go back to work. You go back, make me my Nian. I need my cat Nian. Go back to that. Yeah, just go. Don't even talk about it. You only talk about it when it's done. I'm joking. Hello, Blue Jay. How you doing? Welcome in. We also got, let's see. We got the Freezer. How you doing, my man? Mason. The numbers. Oh, God. No. Not the flashbacks. Thomas Bennett. I hope I said that right. How you doing, my man? I hope everybody is having a great day. I hope it's been an awesome day for everyone. For me, it's sadness. Have you seen what they've been doing to Fortnite? My perfect little boy. Have you seen what they have done to Fortnite? My little baby, my little boy. I spent so much time making this thing grow, make it be big, make it be awesome. And now look at it. It's not my game. Nah, why, Epic? Whoever is doing this to Fortnite, I'm gonna smack you so hard. Sayam, my dude, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, thank you, man. How are you? Does Donna Mustard love mustard? You know what? I think he loves ketchup, not mustard. I think it's just like because like you know how he hates bananas, but he brought a banana into the game. He brought purely. I think he just like everything he hates. he just like puts like part of his like he hates mustard, so he like makes it become part of his name. He hates bananas. He hates, I don't know, The Rock Johnson, so he like puts it as a character in the game. I don't know, whatever he hates, just puts it. He hates aliens. He's like a non-alien believer, but that's why he put like aliens in the story. At this point, that's how I believe like he is. TS, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. I'm doing well. How are you? Hello, 4SS Power. How you doing? Okay, so let me go higher a little bit my back here. Here's the plan for this stream. It's not gonna be a really long stream. It's gonna be mostly focused about reacting to people's videos, because I was like, I have some free time. I just wanna chill and chat with you guys, and also we're gonna like see what the state of Fortnite is. And I believe that Clark put a really good video today about it, which I was really interested to watch. So I was like, why not? Let's watch it with our community. You will react to it 3 hours. Yeah, exactly, Clark. I am doing this stream. After this, you gotta go to a stream reacting to the Cyan 3 hours long video. You know what? Here's the deal. To make it fair, Clark, go make a 3 hours long video. I'm gonna react to that video on a stream, and at the same time, you're gonna react to my 3 hours long video. See? It's like a win-win. I die, you die. We both die watching content for like 10 hours. We're gonna suffer together. That's fair. Like, that's fair, man. Nuh-uh. So yeah, this isn't how agreements works. Nah, I'm gonna make it work. I don't care. He shall watch the. I need to see how his reaction is to the video. It would be so funny, man. I need to see his reaction. Sean, yeah, you should be scared. Imagine a Clark 3 hours long video. What would that even be about? It would be about like why you should not watch Cyan. He's gonna ruin your life. He's gonna make you suffer. He's gonna torture your brain cells until you have like only 5 left because of the 5 realities. That's probably gonna be what the 3 hours long video is gonna be about for Clark. He has no reason to make it fair silly, bro. Clark definitely has peak content, and we're gonna watch some of them today, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna watch it in a little bit. I'm just gonna read the chat for a little bit for now. Clark 3 hours, yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, I'd make that. No, Tater, not you. No, Tater, go back to making Nian. No making 3 hours hating on Cyan for you. Nuh-uh, none of those. Now go back. Bruh. Okay, let's see. So the video we're gonna react to first is the same one that is on the thumbnail of the stream, and the face I made on the thumbnail. Let me can we see it here? Let me bring it up. Give me a second. Look at that face. Can you see? Oh no, you cannot see it. Let me look at that face. That's that's like, you can see the sadness in my soul right now. I'm just dying. What are they doing to the Fortnite lore? Nah. My perfection! Please don't kill him! Redo the face. No, I can't right now. I'm just the excitement on my face I'm trying to have for the stream. I can't mix it with depression. I'm gonna get stuck inside depression, and it's not gonna change anymore. But look at that poor face. What did they do to my game? What did they do to my game? Nah. My the 7, my Imagine Order. It's not Donald Mustard. It's my game. Donald Mustard. Nah, this is my game. These are my characters. It's like he left us. It's mine now. I own it. Not Charlie Van. Charlie Van doesn't care about. Charlie Van can go own Zeus. These are mine now. My babies. That's a cringe face, bro. What do you mean that's a perfect face? That's a beautiful, gorgeous face. Okay, so the video we're gonna look at right now. Oh, look at him. It's not a mustard. Nah, I miss him. I miss him so much. Hello, Michelle. How you doing? Welcome in. Whew. So the video we're gonna react to right now is this one. It already has 3,000 views in 1 hour. That is crazy. And also, I love the new thumbnails of Clark. They look pretty. I do like them. So it's 10 minutes. Why did I say 10 hours? Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna watch that. No, 10 hours, Jesus. And it says why you will quit in Fortnite season 3. Why will I quit? I mean, for me, let's actually talk about this before watching. If one thing could make you guys quit Fortnite in next season, if something bad happens, what would that bad thing be to make you quit Fortnite? For me, it would be if they mess up the Wanderer's storyline. If the Wanderer also sucks as a character, if they mess up the Titans storyline, if none of the original characters come back, I'm up with bye-bye. Must say the goodbye. I'll be like, see you never. Bye bye Tip Sweeney. Bye bye Metaverse. Bye 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 life. What? My poor game. I never saw a day that I wouldn't even like talk about quitting the game. That's how much I used to be like, how much I loved this game. I still love it, but I'm a little bit worried for its future. If the gameplay is genuinely awful, so that's why you will leave. That's what makes me quit. You yapping a lot. I'm gonna yap even more then. You shall quit. You know what? I'm gonna yap even more because of that. Honestly, after chapter 2 OG, I'm planning to being done. I say don't just be plan to completely be done with the game. I say after chapter 2, when chapter 6 comes up, see what the direction of the game is. If you don't agree with the direction of chapter 6 of Fortnite is gonna go through, then yeah, quit. I think all of us should do that. If you don't agree with the new direction of the game, there is no other chance, Sally. If they do another ice cream update or worse. Ice cream update? What do you mean? Which one was that? Charlie Van should do the same as Donald Mustard, meaning an amazing. They should just don't give him. Yeah, I think they're just not giving him resources for the storyline. He's definitely skilled enough to make a good story. It's definitely, there is no way the guy who has worked on Marvel, the guy who has worked on movies, he's really artistic, the guy who has worked on the original God of Wars, there is no way he doesn't have the skills. He definitely has the skills. It's more the higher-ups telling him what to do and the resources you're getting for the story. Those two should be the main problems right now. Yeah, the summer updates in the past, the last summer update wasn't even like a summer update. The last summer update was garbage. It was the only new things in the last summer update were 2 paintings on just rocks. There was a painting of, I think, Peely. There was a painting of Meowscles. The other one, I think it was Peely, right? But that was the only new thing in that summer update. That's stupid. Even the skins kind of are mid. That's crazy. I hope the next summer event is kind of decent. People keep acting like creative only work for the story director. Yeah, the directors control everything. They direct the game basically. Like the director of movies, they direct the movies, but the higher ups tell them to do some things which they are forced to listen to. It's the same thing for the games. Charlie Van and Donna Mustard control all of Fortnite, not just the story, but of course, people like, I mean, no. Listen, why I care so much about the story, it's not just the story. The story also adds in, the story brings the gameplay, brings the events of the seasons, brings why event seasons happens. The gameplay makes everything make sense. It makes me a reason to play the game. So it's not just that like the storyline needs to be awesome, it's that the gameplay needs to be good while the storyline adds up into it. Gives me a reason to actually connect into the gameplay even more. Makes me feel like I'm not just like wasting my time inside of like a simulation. Make it feel like a real world, which Donald's main focus was that. Donald was a legend. I hope one day I can talk to that guy, maybe even interview him. I would ask him so many questions. I would ask him about, did you ever thought about doing a 5 realities in the storyline? And I'm gonna have like a gun and then pointed at his head. I'm gonna be like, don't you dare to say you have never thought about having 5 realities in your storyline. Donald, I respect you, but don't you dare say there is no 5 realities in. Don't you dare say there is no 5 realities in the story. And I'm gonna ask him about Midas. what his plan was for Midas that got cancelled, why he even like made the character the way he did, building a team around him, betraying the Imagine Order. I'm gonna ask him about like what the vision of his was for the 7, what the vision, like how did the Imagine Over even get created. That would be really cool. Imagine me interviewing him and ask him actual genuinely good storyline questions. That would be so fun, but it's not gonna happen. 5 realities doesn't exist. Clark. 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 Give. Don't you dare say that the 5 realities don't exist. I'm gonna come after you. The 5 realities are not peak, perfection, gorgeous. I think he got it up. No one hates on the 5 realities. 5 realities are gorgeous. Nuh-uh. You do not hate on perfection. How dare you? Clint Gaming. I would love to interview Donald. Clark, imagine me and you doing it together. That would be so fun. That would be actually so fun. Man, I will love it. I will love it. So, and if we interview Donald, I'll let you come along and but have it deny 5. Nah. Listen. He's not gonna deny the 5 realities. He's gonna be like, you know what? Let me tell you the entire history of the 5 realities. You got everything right. There were 5 realities at the start of the story. These 5 realities, the people of them came to the loop first. They got looped and they evolved into gods and immortals. And yeah, he's gonna be like, this guy is so big brain. His brain is massive, huge, giga chat brain, just mega brain. He figured out the stories I was about to tell, but I didn't tell yet. That's what Donald is gonna say. Donald is gonna say, you know what? I should have given my story to you rather than Charlie Van. You would have carried it so well. That would be what that would be what Donald would say. Trust me. I know. I see the future. I drank Peely. Oh god. 5 realities are a 5 out of 5 stars. See, Blue understands it. Good job. Nice. Then he's going to adopt you. Oh my god! Okay, I do agree with that. Okay, I do like that one. I'm gonna become Donald Mustard's kid. I'm gonna be the Donald Ketchup. No, wait. Yeah, no, my Ketchup Mustard. I think, yeah, the family name stays Mustard. The name would change, so I would become Ketchup Mustard. That would be a weird combination. That would be interesting. But yeah, I would like Cyan Mustard Jr. Oh yeah, you know what? Nah, that's good. Cyan Mustard Jr. Cyan Mayo. Yeah, that would be actually funny. That would be awesome. You know what, Donald? Adopt me, please. Bro, Donald was already gone when the guy came up with the 5 realities. Chapter 4 still was going through Donald's ideas, like Kato Thorns and stuff. Those were all still Donald Mustard ideas. Till chapter 5, we didn't really get new ideas. From now, it's mostly gonna be new ideas from Charlie Van. But everything that happened in chapter 4, it was just like scrap, like things that Donald wanted to do but he didn't get to. Because like even if you go check, a lot of things that happened in chapter 4, Donald already teased it like a year ago. Especially Kado. He teased Kado a lot. He planned to make Kado awesome, and I'm really sad he didn't get to. Kado was about to be one of the coolest storyline characters, and sadly it didn't happen, which sucks. I think we should start watching the video now. That's enough yapping. I've been yapping too much. Is the music even up right now? Let me check. No? Oh yeah, the music is off now. Let me... There we go. I'm gonna mute the music too. Saying the 5 realities is real. Yeah, they are real. I know you said isn't, but I'm gonna take that as is. Kado one was done there. Yeah, Kado Forms was done really dirty. It sucks. That's enough yapping. Let's go watch the video now. Let me mute the music. There we go. And where's the, I think it's, yeah, right here. What is this? Go away. What is it? What is it? No, stop talking! God damn it! Give me a second, Clark. I haven't even. God damn it! Shut up! Okay, okay, okay. Go away, go away. Okay.
If I said I was concerned about Fortnite Chapter 3, I would be lying to you. I think Epic really needs to understand that this upcoming season is very important for the Fortnite community. Now, we all know that the season is pretty
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, this season is the make or break deal for most people. Like I've even made like tweets about it. A lot of people are like, next season is gonna make them feel comfortable playing the game or feel like they really wanna quit the game. And the season that they would fully quit the game at, everybody so far has said like chapter 6. So if Fortnite doesn't manage to return things onto track at like chapter 6, it's not gonna go well. Things are not gonna go well. A lot of people are gonna quit the game, and I hope that doesn't happen. I love this game. Epic or the Fortnite community might not understand this, but everything I say, even when I support them, even when I used to trust them so much, it's all because this game made like a made me understand what I want to become in life, made me be what I am right now. It just made it somehow it made my head go like just understand what it wants to be. And it's mostly thanks to Donald Mustard and seeing how awesome of a guy he is. But still, I don't want to see the game that did that to me be destroyed. So that's why I'm worried. That's why I'm doing everything I am right now. But definitely, hope is not lost. The game is still could be amazing, and I hope it is. It
well
will be.
done. They've already been play testing it, and we're just waiting to see what the theme is going to be. We're pretty sure it's going to be apocalyptic theme, but
Yeah.
waiting for that confirmation.
Let's actually look at this and figure out how the future of the game is gonna go. First of all, talking about season threes. No, no, go here. If you don't know, Fortnite season threes most of the time are kind of just meh. They're not the best. They're just meh because they're most of the time just like a celebration and just a huge break for the Epic developers. It's like let's think it through. Season 3 chapter 1 that doesn't really count. That was the start of the game. Season 3 chapter 2, let's see. There was pretty much absolutely just no storyline, zero. It was just like the only storyline was at the start talking about how yeah, like Ghost and Shadow are now scraps and the Imagine Order is just like getting rid of them from the map and everything. That was pretty much the only story that season. Till the end, the Marvel things happen. Even the updates, the season at the start was awesome. They got like really fun weapons. There was a really good map change, which was the water. The water idea, I loved it. But why I hate that season? Not hate it, but I'm mad at it. I don't hate it, but I just wish it was better, and this is why. They got rid of the water too fast. The water was the main theme of the season. Everything revolved around it, and they were like kaboom, bam, pow, just gone. After like 3 or 4 weeks, most of the water was already gone. And if you're selling me a season revolving around water taking over the entire map, and like for 4 weeks it actually is that season, but after that it's just season 2 chapter 2 again because the water is gone and everything is the same again. That's mainly what makes me mad about that season. Also the like the POI they hyped up, the Atlantis. That was a letdown too. And then there was the cars came at the end of the season, while and it's like the cars came in a water season, which doesn't make sense. You should like put out boats in a like a water season. Why you put like cars in a water season? The cars should have came in season 4 chapter 2. And then the fish, the massive fishing update came out in season 4 chapter 2, which again it doesn't make sense to me. Why do you not put the fish update in season 3 chapter 2, which is all about water, and then push the cars update into season 4 chapter 2 where there is no more water? I don't I This was a really weird choice by Donald's and Epic team back then, which is why I don't really like that season. And then you got chapter 3 season 3. It was not bad. To me, it was the best season 3. You might not agree with it, but the reality tree biome. The reality tree was so gorgeous, and then the the map locations keep shifting between different versions of them from different realities, if you remember that. And then there was the Herald. The Herald was a genuinely cool storyline to slowly learn about, and it was like a celebration. Bye bye to Donomus. It was a good season. But the summer update also was mid. So yeah, chapter even chapter 4 season 3 was kind of just meh. It was fun in some ways, but it still was not the best. Yeah, the loot trees were also really cool. So season 3s are never the best, but the thing is, season 2 of every chapter is also always the best seasons, but this chapter, no. Season 2 has been kind of just meh. People are already tired of it. They messed up with this season. So I'm hoping that means maybe because season 2 was not that good, season 3 is gonna be good instead, unlike before. So, like the reverse of the past. They're gonna make the summer, they're gonna put most of their efforts into the summer seasons from now on, instead of the seasons coming before the summer. I would be fine with that because people have more time to play the summer updates, anyways. I hope. I hope this season 3 finally is gonna be something good. Thoughts on chapter 4? Chapter 4 did a lot of amazing things, but sadly it went through like the taking away resources through it from it to put into the metaverse. That was the only thing that it hurt the chapter a lot. But chapter 4, I really loved it back then. I really enjoyed chapter 4. It's not the best chapter, but it was. You can't tell me it didn't have really cool parts. It was fun. Like the graphics and the colors were so gorgeous. So looking at this roadmap, we have already went through the Star Wars. This is the season we're in right now. Star Wars is gonna end, and this season is gonna come out. We already got. I forgot her name somehow. We already got this mega update. So the things that are coming up next for Lego, we're getting Columbo, which is crazy. The return of Columbo, that's W. I wish it was in Battle Royale, but Columbo definitely works better in Lego. I hope he returns in like open world too. That would be cool. Columbo in Lego, that's a W. And then we got Metallica in what was it, Festival. That's pretty W too. That's amazing. And then we got this new map design idea for Rocket Racing. Rocket Racing, even though I personally love it, it needs to be worked on way more. It's kind of just meh right now, Sally. I hope they can make it better. But Fortnite side, as you can see here, the next update, the next season is gonna be this thing. It's gonna be the Apocalypse, and there's gonna be a Fall Guys collaboration. Fall Guys is gonna come into Fortnite, Metallica, and there's also gonna be Pirates, the Pirates of Caribbean or so. That's a peak up. That's a peak collaboration. I do love that. Hell yeah. So this season, how it's gonna start, it's the Wanderer coming to the map, striking chaos onto the islands, and that's what causes the map to turn like apocalyptic and everything. It's because of the Wanderer going crazy and all of that. If you don't know who the Wanderer is, I recommend to watch my last video. Listen, if you haven't watched my last video, how dare you? How how dare you? Do you know how much time I had to re-record that video 5 times? I swear, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it after this stream though. Bro, I'm a fall asleep, man. What do you mean you're gonna fall asleep? No, watch. No, But yeah, so the there is only one live event in this season too, which kind of sucks. The Marvel season is the main hope because Doctor Doom is the face of it, seems like, and I've already explained in my videos. Doctor Doom is a huge part of the Fortnite storyline, and making him the face of this season gives me hope that that might be the season where everything gets better. What do you mean I'm yapping, Clark? Okay, you know what? Let's just watch the video. You that no,
From our first teaser from Epic Games. And with
God
the season
damn.
being less than a couple of weeks away, I'm pretty sure we'll get it soon. I know that overall Chapter 5 has been hit or miss, but season
Garbage, disgusting, garbage. The storyline. Let's talk about the storyline. John Jones's banana. Someone liked his banana so much they stole it. Nah, not my man's banana. Who took it? We shall go and find his banana. Where did they put his banana at? Why should I care? Just eat Peely. Who cares about Peely? Eat him. He makes you see the future. You don't need to protect him. Eat him. Eat John Jones's banana. It's probably tasty too. And then we went from that onto season 2. What happened in season 2? Zeus is bad. And then the week after, Zeus is bad. And then the week after, Zeus is bad. How are we gonna defeat him? Simple. His daughter hates him now. What? Um, and then all the other gods also feel like killing him. Cool. Then it's only Zeus between the gods that is bad. That's kind of weird. And then after that, we got like, Doggy comes here, tells like, go get my balls and give me. Be a good dog and go get my doggy balls. Go get my dog toys and give me. What is that a story? Epic. Nah. We went through the sacrifice of the foundation to this garbage. Chapter 5 sucks. Chapter 5 so far genuinely story-wise sucks.
2 really seemed like a step in the
Watches
right
3 seconds of video for God damn it, Clark!
But even then, I find myself playing so much less than I used to.
Yeah.
I feel this way. Does that mean that you or the rest of the Fortnite community is going to feel like that? No, but I've been paying attention to what you all have been telling me. I'm not the only person.
The only thing I've told you in this week, let's think about it. What have I told you? I've told you to watch my 3 hours long video. I've told you about the 5 realities. I've told you about the Wanderer. I've told you more about the 5 realities. Then I told you about the 3 hours long video. Talk about the 3 hours long.
Playing Fortnite less, and if you're one of those people, I think this
Watch
video
the video.
is going to be very interesting to you, because if Fortnite doesn't get its act together for season 3, I think it'll be the reason why a lot of you guys quit. But
yeah,
what do I mean by
a lot of
quitting,
people
and how
are
did I
gonna
come to this
quit.
conclusion? Historically, season 3s, with the exception of chapter 1, are typically the weakest in any Fortnite chapter. I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot from chapter 2 season 3, but from what I can recall, there were a lot.
Let me tell you the entire history of chapter 2 season 3. I will yap. You have no power to stop me from yapping. I shall yap. Basically, water went up, and 3 weeks after, water went down. And then after that, cars came. That's it. That's the only things that happened in that season, pretty much. The summer update was kind of cool though, but yeah.
A lot of map updates, and there were some significant changes, but at the same time, my interest
I
was
love this.
also
I love
slowly
this so
waning
much.
during that season. Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3 is when Donald Mustard left, and we all felt a shift in the direction that Fortnite was going even back then, even though we didn't understand what was going on. Then there was last year.
Yeah. Season 3, Chapter 3 was the last season Donald Mustard worked on. So after that, everything else was just like the Fortnite team mostly figuring it out and Donald just helping them out. So this was the final season of Donald, pretty much.
Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3, and oh boy, okay, yeah, that one, I don't even know if I want to cover that. Ironically, the season that held my favorite franchise is also the one I disliked the most out of everything in Chapter 4.
Clark,
Back
the story
seasons,
sucking is your fault now, actually, never mind.
Good redeeming qualities. For example,
yeah.
Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3, although the storyline wasn't that great, we still did get a decent amount of content, but it was
really fun. It was fun.
That saved that summer. In Chapter 4 Season 3, it started off really strong. The loot pool was really good, but
yeah,
towards the middle, it just started to drag.
The middle was horrible.
For all Fortnite seasons, they tend to drag towards the middle, but there's something that each one of these Season 3s have in common that other seasons don't, which is that they're all the summer seasons. Ever since Chapter 2 Season 7, we really haven't had a strong summer season. You have to understand.
Chapter 2 Season 7. Oh my god, peak. Why don't we... Okay, here's the thing. People thought that the Greek season, it's a Greek theme. It's one of the coolest themes in ages. We were like, it's gonna be something like Chapter 2 Season 7 or Chapter 2 Season 4. We're gonna get like Greek god items every week. There was one Greek god item update that was supposed to come, which was the hammer, the fire hammer of Hephaestus. That got cancelled. The only actual Greek update of the season got cancelled. And what we did get instead in this season? We got a Star Wars, which the last Star Wars update was better, and we got Avatar, which everyone can agree it basically ruined the soul of the game. It took over the season. It just made the season Avatar season. It's just terrible. This season
Yeah, we went
horrible.
from the craziness that was that summer alien invasion to the monotony
More
that we got
yapping.
with
Let's
vibing.
go.
It just seemed like a major decrease in terms of the quality of content that we were getting in the BR. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that Epic Games goes on break for 2 weeks during the summer,
Yeah,
which they
they
more than
do.
deserve with all the
For
effort
sure,
that they put
definitely.
in
They
for this
work
game.
really hard.
I'm glad that those dev teams have a time to reset and just take their mind off of things.
Yeah,
However,
for sure.
for the last 2 years, there just seems to be a drastic dip in quality when it comes to summer updates and summer events. Last summer's update was objectively the worst. It has been
Yeah, I'm not hating on Avatar. Avatar is not the issue. I know that Avatar probably is one of the best written shows. I'm hating on how Epic Games doesn't understand. People are complaining so much that like Fortnite is losing its soul, losing its personality. It's coming like it's becoming only about like it's only becoming about collabs. It's not Fortnite anymore. It's collab night or something. And then it's just like Metaverse. And then they somehow manage to make a collab that completely gets rid of the game's soul, gets rid of the Greek mythics, and just makes it focused only about Avatar. I don't know how they didn't see that as a dumb choice, but I don't know. Some people like say that's not a bad choice, but no, terrible choice. You're lying to yourself. And yeah, last last summer update was not even summer. It was terrible.
infamously referred to as the ice cream update. You got a spray paint,
Ice cream update?
ice
What?
cream cones on the map.
That's
You're welcome.
dumb.
There you go. Now look, I don't think it would take much to get us excited about a summer update. Unvault some old weapons. Make
Yeah.
sure we get some hot fixes that make
Yeah.
things a little bit more interesting from time to time, and then maybe have some teasers that automatically come out building up to the next collab event that we're gonna get towards the end of the season. I don't expect every summer event.
Why collab? Why collab? Clark. What? No, don't. I don't care about collab. Don't tease the next big collab. Tease something actually about the game, the storyline, or something. No, I don't agree with that one. I don't. I used to love collabs, but what it's doing to the game, I hate it. But yeah, how could you make the summer seasons awesome again? It's not that hard. I say the skins need to be good. There needs to be like 2 original skins, like sorry, new skins. It's not a real skin. And then the rest of the skins, I would say make it real skins because I know that a lot of people like to see characters they love but a summer version of them. You can't lie to me and say no. Like Midas getting a summer skin, gorgeous. So yeah, make 2 like new summer skins every summer and like maybe 4 like reskins of characters because we all love to see our favorite characters in like a chill normal suit. Like imagine the foundation. That would be so cool. And then I say 1 new item. There definitely every like summer, I feel like there definitely needs to be at least just one new item. It doesn't need to be anything crazy either. It just needs to give us like a summer vibe, and then bring back the old summer things, like bring back LTMs that are related to the summer, bring back weapons and items which don't just randomly bring back items either. Make sure that it gives a summer vibe to it. When you make an event related to summer, when you make an event related to Halloween, it's best to stay focused and not just bring up random shit. Like this season, they're just bringing random weapons from the past back. No, bring back something that is actually related to Greek. So that's everything you need to do. Oh, wait. But also, definitely summer free items that fit the summer vibe too. I think last summer they did good with that too. I think the free rewards are still good. It's only the gameplay that has issues right now.
And If it were, I just think that people would be so much more excited to play Fortnite.
Yeah.
This year, I really feel like there's a lot riding on Epic Games to captivate people during the summertime because we've
I
had
hope.
2 lackluster summer seasons, and because of the bad reputation that Season 3s have, there's a lot riding on this in particular. Now, there is something unique about this Season 3 compared to the others, and that's the new Find It in Fortnite meta that we've been seeing for the last few months.
Wait, new what? New what? Wait.
Compared to the others, and that's the new Find It in Fortnite meta that we've
Find it in Fortnite. Is he talking about like racing, Lego? Is that what you mean, Clark? Like finding in Fortnite? I think that's what he means. And like UEFN maps. I think that's what he means. And I do hate that meta. You should be allowed to enjoy what you want. Don't shove in my face something that I don't care about, please. It makes me not want to play the game.
With the Star Wars update. The thing that I don't think a lot of people realize is that the Star Wars update gave us the blueprint for how a lot of the big seasonal changes are going to work for Fortnite.
Yeah.
If Fortnite has some big event or some big collab that they're going to present to us, they're going to spread it throughout all 4 modes, which makes
You know what? I don't agree with that. Here's why. You're telling us that treat these games as games, not game modes. You're telling us that Rocket Racing is its own game. It's not a game mode. You're telling us that Lego is its own game. It's separate from Battle Royale. They're gonna have their own teams and everything. But so far, you're doing a really bad job at that. It still feels like that Battle Royale. It still feels like that this all is just a Fortnite game and Battle Royale is the main game, and all these games are just connected to it, a part of it. Because why? Because how you're just trying your best to just mash everything together, force everything to work together. And here's the problems that comes with that. First of all, the problem that comes with that is that these games, these events, because they have to kind of like shift resources between way more than one game, it's not gonna be good. Like for example, the last Star Wars update, how was it? It was genuinely insane. It was one of the most fun times related to like a Star Wars thing in gaming in a while. And how is this Star Wars update? People are already bored. Last Star Wars update, it was not like this. Last Star Wars update, people were sad that they left. Till the end, they were non-stop playing it. People were like so sad that the event ended because that Star Wars update was insane. It was so good. Why? Because they didn't need to work on Lego Star Wars. They didn't need to work on Rocket Racing Star Wars at the same time. Festival Star Wars. None of this. Focus only on Battle Royale. And why does that work? More resources, you can do bigger things. As simple as that. But now that they're like shifting all the resources for everything between so many game modes, you can't do that anymore. Like you said, how every single game mode has its own team. Well, Fortnite writers also work on Lego writing and everything. And I've seen so many people who used to work on Battle Royale of Fortnite being shifted into also working on the other game modes. So no, the game modes still have pretty much the same teams from what I've seen in Twitter, the devs that I know. It's just such a bad idea. Oh wait, sorry. No, Clark, stop talking. God damn it. There we go.
Modes, it makes sense that you want to promote something for all of them and give players a reason to try each one of them out. Now, as I
don't
in
agree
previous
with
videos,
this.
the vast majority of us do not care about the...
Yeah, like here's one thing I forgot, then I was gonna stop yapping. Sorry, it's the final one. Here, they give Lego Star Wars update. Then they give Battle Royale Star Wars update. Then they give Festival Star Wars update. All of them at the same time. Are you gonna try all of them 3? Are you actually gonna play all of them through all the way for every single game? Or they could separate this. They could first do Battle Royale Star Wars, then they could do after that sometimes Lego Star Wars, then after that as another time do Festival Star Wars, which when these are separated, there is more content throughout the year. There is not just content happening at one time, then the rest of the year there is nothing. Then also people actually have time and their mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. They can actually enjoy the content. So like, yeah, That's my thought on it too.
Other modes. It's not that we won't play them. It's not that they're not good. It's just that our heart and the reason why we come to Fortnite is for Battle Royale.
Yeah.
But with the Star Wars update, what we were shown was that Battle Royale is going to fall by the wayside even more so than we thought. Now, as someone who's not a fan of Star Wars, I was really looking forward to this update because last year, Star Wars just changed the
So
whole
good.
dynamic
It
of
was
how
so
VR worked.
good,
It
man.
made the game so much more fun. For the first time since probably lightsabers originally came
Man,
out,
this,
I was
this
excited
look at
to
this.
use them
Look at this.
again.
Look at this. Look at this. What? Okay. Do you rather this or the updates we got in Lego? The update in Lego was cool too. But do you rather not get
For the
this
first
and get
time
the
since
Lego?
probably
Look at
lightsabers
this.
originally came out, I was excited to
This
use
is
them.
so much cooler than what we got in this Lego. I mean, this like a Star Wars update. Do you rather get what? This, come on, Epic. What are those dumb choices you guys are making recently? It sucks. Let's keep watching. Oh god.
Again. The issue was this year, it didn't really felt like the Star Wars update had much of an effect on BR at all. It honestly felt like how the summer
true.
update did last year. Were there some changes done to the map? Sure, but they were very minor. We were just given recycled content that we had years before, and even then it was
Very
watered
true.
down for what we had experienced in the previous year.
Again,
we
true.
Given multiple lightsabers, there's just one on the entire map. One lightsaber.
That's dumb. The coolest part about the Star Wars is the lightsabers, right? We all can agree. From the things that has been in Fortnite outlets, the coolest part of the things from a Star Wars that has been in Fortnite is the lightsabers. Can you actually use them in this update? I haven't gotten it a single time. I haven't gotten the lightsaber this update even once. What is that? Who is making these choices? My brain hurts. My brain genuinely hurts. It's so bad.
Update. Now, I haven't played the Lego mode, but I'm pretty sure there's more than one lightsaber in Lego right now.
Oh yeah,
Why
there is
wasn't
lots
Battle
of,
Royale
but
given
they
that same
break
treatment?
really
I
fast
wanted
too.
to use force powers. I wanted to be able to train with different Jedis or Sith Masters and get my lightsaber and run around on the island. But I guess that just wasn't in the plans for this year. They probably didn't have the resources to give to the BR team to make Star Wars update as good as it could have been. And that's because they want people to play all 4 modes, not just the one.
If you're gonna force me to play your games, I'm not gonna. If you're gonna try your best, and you guys keep doing this, Fortnite keeps doing this, and I don't agree with it at all. Every time there is something new in Fortnite, they try to make you have to try it, or they're gonna beat you. You have to try it, or they're gonna put it in there. UEFN comes out, they shove it in your face, they push all the Fortnite original things all the way down in Discovery, so your eyes have to see some UEFN maps. If they don't, that's not okay. You should try UEFN. Why are you not trying UEFN? And then Rocket Racing Lego comes. Now they're also trying to force you into playing those games. In my personal opinion, that only makes me never want to play those games anymore. Like, I used to love Rocket Racing, but the way they're marketing it, it's genuinely making me not want to even try it. It's such a bad idea. Don't force people to play it. Make them want to play it. How do you do that? You instead of putting your effort, putting your money into shoving these game modes into people's eyes with the discovery and everything, put that money into making something genuinely awesome in the Lego mode, and then advertise that inside in real life or inside of like a Twitter, or make a trailer around it. That cool item, that extremely fun item inside of Lego or racing, that alone will make people play the games. You don't need to force us to play it. If the game is fun, we're gonna play it. Just simply make the game fun. That's the only thing you need to do. If you force me to play it, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna hate it. Even if the game is good, it's gonna feel weird to me. I'm just not gonna try it.
And look, Epic, I get it. We've been down this road before. We've had this conversation. Most of you guys know my feelings on this already, but we don't come here for the other modes. And for the people that do, I'm happy that they have some really awesome content, but VR still needs to be at the core of the game. That's
Agreed,
what
for
Fortnite
sure.
is. It is your battle royale. There's no way
Definitely.
a person can play Fortnite Festival with the same level of depth that they can VR. The nature of that game
For
does not
sure.
include the depth. That doesn't mean that people can't play it for extended amounts of time. If you really love rhythm games and you have a good variety of songs to choose from, there's going to be a...
I'm gonna say this. Who agrees that Festival might be the best new game mode between the new ones? Who agrees with this? Bring up the video a bit. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely. Guys, please. If there is an issue with the audio of the videos or anything, please tell me to higher the volume. Thank you so much. Okay, who agrees with me that Festival might be the most well done, not the best, the most well done game mode between the three? It genuinely is like it feels great. It feels like it has everything it needs. But Lego has a lot that it's lacking. Racing has a lot that is lacking. And yeah, it's like you just need to focus on making the games good. But on one thing that they're messing up with Festival, they don't know how to advertise it. The issue with Festival is not that it's a bad game mode. One of the issues is the way they're selling the tracks. I don't agree with the way they're selling it. That might cause the players to go lower. Another issue Festival has, they're not doing a good job with, in my opinion, with promoting it. They need to try and find, instead of promoting it to us, the Fortnite players. They already have done that. If we wanted to play it, we already would. Promote it to actually the people who genuinely love rhythm games, like I talk. Try to do that instead.
But it's not the same as being able to play a BR where every single round is different. Once again, Lego is the most fleshed out mode out of all of them, and I think they did an amazing job with it for this update. We even got a little mini live event for Lego, but it's just not enough
to
really get me excited.
I hope I said that right. How you doing?
Now, Rocket Racing, they just gave us some new cars, and they said, hey, go try these new Star Wars cars out in Rocket Racing. Enjoy yourself, have fun. I honestly think that Lego was more of the focus for...
Okay, imagine, Rocket Racing got done dirty. They gave everything new to the other game modes. Imagine they gave one new map to Rocket Racing that is a Star Wars themed. That would be so cool. Imagine a Star Wars themed Rocket Racing map. You imagine like you have to jump through between the ships into a space, inside of a space. That would be so cool. That would be so cool, but I guess not. If we just got a new car.
This update than BR ever was. It seemed like it had the most attention and thought being given to it. And
yeah, definitely.
I just personally, as a BR player, can't get behind that. And this is why I'm saying I think in Season 3, a lot of you guys are going to leave Fortnite. If the Battle Royale in Fortnite Season 3 doesn't feel like a priority,
for sure. That's so true.
Or the summer event is really lackluster, I think a lot of people are just going to wipe their hands.
Yeah, the music and the tracks need to be cheaper. I agree with that.
But I think it will be a situation where people just are tired of waiting for a good season.
Yeah, exactly. Why I was not the way I am right now in Chapter 4. Chapter 4 had issues, but like I trusted Epic and I was willing to wait for them to make things better. And I waited. You guys can say, I genuinely waited for so long. I kept supporting them. I kept being like, nah, they know what they're doing. They're losing that trust right now. It's like we're getting tired of waiting for the game to be good again. Yeah, we trust you, we keep playing you, we keep supporting your game, but people have limit. You can keep using them. You can keep forcing them to do some things or keep making them be hopeful. But when they reach the end of the limit, it's not gonna go well anymore. That's when it's gonna be like just bad. It's gonna be dirty. Like Epic, the limit right now is Chapter 6 beginning. You have time till then to make things better. This is what I've like understood from reading people's comments. This is not my opinion. People are giving the game chance till the beginning of Chapter 6. If you guys don't manage to get yourself together till then, it's gonna be just bad. So that's my tip for you guys, Epic. Hopefully things get better. Let me read the chat a little bit. Hello MTNS, how you doing? Welcome in. I don't know though how you doing. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. If there is any issues, please tell me.
tired of being like, well, maybe season 4 will be better, or maybe
This was me.
I'll get back on during then, or maybe
This was me.
chapter 6 will be good. We've been sitting
This
here
was so
waiting
me.
for things to get better. And in some ways they are,
Yeah.
and in others they're not. I don't want a bunch of content spread around a bunch of different modes. I want really good content being given to BR.
Exactly.
And that has been lacking for a really long time. And to clarify this point, it's the execution of the content that really matters.
Exactly. We have two types of content. You get lots of content that is random crap garbage, or you get little content, but it's so good, it's so awesome that you don't care about the amount of the content. It's so awesome that that's it. You already peak update, amazing, 10 out of 10. That's the issue right now. The chapter 5 beginning, this last update, the avatar update, it's lots of content, but how much of it feels as good as the things we used to get? Like the abduction update in season 7 chapter 2, imposter game mode being released in that season for the storyline of the game to show us the Imagine Order base. All of those type of updates. The season 4 chapter 2, the huge new map change in the Marvel season, those are the actual good updates. Those are the updates you should do. We don't need a lot of new content. We only need actually genuinely good content that is done well. That's what we need.
Yes, I want an avatar update, but bring that alongside the seasonal mythics
Exactly.
that you have. Don't take away part of my BR experience in place of something else that should be working alongside of the main
exactly
theme
what
of the
my
season.
point.
Yes, give me Star Wars content and a Star Wars update, but don't put it in the corner of a map somewhere where no one's going to even notice it or care to go to interact with it. When I say that we've been lacking good updates, I mean that the execution has just been poor.
Very true.
If I had to guess how season 3 was going to go,
exactly.
this would be my prediction. It's probably going to start off strong. It's going to be an apocalyptic theme. The battle pass is going to look pretty decent. People are going to get...
Wait, you know what? I have this question on you guys. Would you... Okay. Do you think next season's battle pass is gonna be awesome or no? Maybe we can actually look at some of the skins of it too. Give me a second. Fortnite GG. Okay. Are you gonna buy next season's battle pass? Here's like some things we know about how it's gonna look. Give me a second. Survey. Okay. So let's see. This is gonna be one of the skins. Can you guys see it? Yeah. This is gonna be probably one of the skins coming next season, which I am a fan of it. It is really good. She cute. I can't lie. That's really good. And then no. Oh wait. Let me actually do this. Let me do new. Oh, not new. Unreleased. There we go. Who else is gonna be in the next season? Let's see. This guy is probably gonna be one of the skins. Let me click on it so you guys can see how it looks too. There is that one. Oh, my favorite. I hope this is in the battle pass, and I hope they don't mess it up. If this skin is the battle pass, I'm gonna buy it right away. It's so good. It's just so good, man. I hope they don't do her like Aphrodite. And then this is probably gonna be one of the skins. Then who else? There is one male character that I was a big fan of. This maybe is gonna be one of the skins. Then let's see. Where's the male one? I hope this is one of the skins. Also really cool looking. Let's see. Maybe this. Yeah, it is cool. I do like it. And then this definitely is gonna be a skin. Maybe this too. And where's the skin I'm looking for? I can't find him. Where the hell is he? Let me see. Where's the guy that I'm hyped for? Where is he? Oh, I found him. This guy. He kinda looks cool. I hope he's a story character. I think they could give him a really cool story, not gonna lie. Are you guys gonna buy the battle pass of the next season? Tell me in the chat, I wanna see. And even if you buy, do you think it's gonna be a really good battle pass or no? Did you even like this season's battle pass? I kinda liked it actually. Oh god, sorry about that. It had issues, this battle pass, but I mostly actually enjoyed it. So I haven't finished the videos, but I'm gonna finish it. Sorry, I'm god damn it, just let me do my thing. Right now I'm not. I always do. It's mid. Oh, So the opinions on the battle pass is really mixed. I feel like it might be because they messed up a lot of the like the survey designs. I hope they don't do that in the next season.
Genuinely excited for the first couple of weeks. By the end of June, people are going to start getting a little bored. We'll have one hot fix and then maybe one more big update, and then Epic Games is going to go on break for a couple of weeks. Fortnite is going to be in disarray. There will be some new creative Fortnite meta
Why
with
are
some
you
more sus
playing
maps
that
because
video,
Epic Games is gone. No one's there to monitor anything, so that'll be going crazy again. Lego, Rocket Racing, and Festival.
Clark, why? Clark, why? Why? My man. What is Charlie doing right now? It's gonna be like, step Clark. I'm stuck.
Monitor anything, so
what is this?
That'll be going
what
crazy
is
again.
This?
Lego,
Who made
Rocket
this?
Racing, and Festival will all get major updates
What is
to keep
that?
people busy during the summer. And BR will probably get a new weapon, maybe a new item. Other than that, probably not a whole lot. Epic will come back from break. We'll probably get some kind of collab that'll get everybody excited for about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And then people are going to be sitting here wondering, like, why am I still playing this? Because the way that these collabs are executed just aren't as fun as they used to be. At least for the older player.
Let me tell you how the collaborations are done now versus how they used to be done. Right now, the collaboration happens for a little bit of time. It just happens. You get 4 mythics, 2 mythics, a new item or something. It goes the exact same way most of the time as every other collaboration that has happened recently. And yeah, that's it. Most of the time it doesn't have anything to do with the storyline either. Whereas how the collaborations used to be done. Avengers the Endgame LTM. Compare that LTM to the collabs we get nowadays. God, that still to me is the best collaboration yet. That was a dream come true for the Marvel lovers. And like season 4 chapter 2, the Marvel season. I hope they don't mess up the Marvel season coming up. There is no way they mess up. I swear to God, Epic, if you mess that season up. And then the other collabs that we used to get, let me think about some. Yeah, there used to be like the Batman collabs that used to play a part in the story. The collabs were just done so much better. The Batman Gotham City coming to the game in Season X, that was so fun. You can't tell me that was not more fun than the collabs we get now. The Star Wars collab the last time though, that was awesome. That was amazing.
There's like a new generation of kids that didn't experience old Fortnite, so they really don't know what it is that we're missing or how much less we're getting when it comes to VR.
True.
Or those people just enjoy all the other modes more than we do. And as I said before, that's fine. But if Fortnite's going to go in this direction,
is Clark's microphone actually mine? Wait, do we have the same microphone? Wait. Do we genuinely? Is that Beacon mic? We have the same microphone. Are you kidding me? Clark, how dare you go buy my microphone? We genuinely have the same microphone. I didn't know that. I've been wanting this mic for a while. I didn't buy it because I saw it from him, but like, that's crazy. We have the same mic. Damn. I mean, it's a really good mic. It's a really good mic.
Enjoy all the other modes
but that's
more than
crazy.
We do.
Hello, Charles. How you doing?
But if Fortnite's going to go in this direction, and this is going to be the new meta going forward, big changes for BR in the beginning, and then it just tapers off towards the end with 1 or 2 big collabs, and then maybe a quick seasonal live event, and then transition to the next season to try to get you excited for the next big thing. I just think people are going to get tired of that formula, and by season 3, a lot of the older players are going to move on to other.
Wait a second. Mortalis Snow, thank you so much for the $1. W Mortalis Snow, let me. Thank you. Thank you so much, you legend. Let's go back to the video. I appreciate it, man.
Plus, it's going to be summertime, so a lot of you guys are going to be doing IRL stuff. When you're not, you're going to be playing other games. That doesn't mean I'm quitting Fortnite or you're quitting Fortnite. It's not that, and I'm also not saying that Fortnite's going to die. I don't want to make a huge generalization saying that, oh, no.
Fortnite is not gonna die. Here is why. By die, we mean that the player count goes so low that it just becomes like forgotten or something like that. That's never gonna happen to Fortnite. Here is why. So we have Twitter, right? Twitter sucks right now. Elon Musk absolutely ruined it. So many horrible choices. If a huge company would die, because of bad choices, then Twitter should have been dead by now, but it's not dead because sometimes companies get so big that you have to mess up extremely bad to make it die. It's hard to kill big companies like Twitter, even though if like just like crap on it, destroy it. So Fortnite will be way less way less fun. Fortnite will die in the ways of actually being one of the best games ever, but player wise, there is no way Fortnite dies. It's gonna have way less players, but it's never gonna die. Even if they never update it again, Fortnite is too big to die now.
No, the game's dead and it's the end of the world. It's not that. It's just that it's not as exciting to
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of us anymore, and it's because
The
of the way
game
that
being
it's executed.
fun is
now, I could
dying.
be totally wrong. Season
Player
3
wise,
might
it's
actually
not.
end up being better than Season 2. It could be the case that
I
every
hope.
season of Fortnite in Chapter 5 is progressively getting better. And
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing that I was thinking about it. Here is something that gives me hope. Fortnite used to make Season 2's the best seasons, then Season 3 is kind of mid. But they could have, instead of just like making this season be terrible, it could be because they're changing their planning, they're changing their scheduling, and they want to make the summer seasons, they want to focus more on the summer seasons and less on the Season 2s. Why? In my opinion, it might be because they want to focus more on the summer seasons because they want the players to play more at the summer times when the people are not going to school and things like that, because Fortnite now has way more focus on the younger players, and younger players go to school and they're free at summer. So it could be, hopefully, maybe, that instead of the before summer seasons, which is Season 2, from now Epic is gonna focus way more on the summer seasons. If that's the case, I'm fine with that. I don't see any problems with that. But if summer season also sucks, Epic, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's watch the video.
Perfect world, Epic Games will give us just as many updates as we got this season, but they'll execute them better. Maybe we'll get a couple more LTMs. They could have a big event planned for Battle Royale along with all the other modes, and it could really captivate us and keep our interest. But if not, I've accepted the fact that I might just be playing Fortnite a lot less than I used to. And you know,
Nah, not my favorite game. Nah, I don't want to play it less. This sucks. But yeah, amazing video from Clark. But I'm gonna dislike it because you're a 5 reality hater. How dare you hate on the 5 realities? I'm gonna smack you. No. But amazing video. Genuinely amazing. Good job. I loved it. That was genuinely, like, it explained things really well. It told you most of the issues of the game. It didn't just say Fortnite bad, Fortnite sucked, this, that. It explained really well what is wrong right now. What's wrong with, like, there is still content, but people are not enjoying it as much as they used to, and here is exactly why. Really good video. Good job, Clark. It was definitely amazing. And here is my tip to you again. Keep playing Fortnite, at least just a little bit. Check out what's going on, what is in the game. Fortnite still has potential to be amazing. I say don't quit for now, don't quit. Wait till Chapter 6, Season 1. If the game in Chapter 6 isn't fun, if the new direction of the game feels to you that it's a direction that you enjoy, then good for you. That's amazing. You keep playing the game. But if you have waited till Chapter 6 Season 1 and Fortnite is still not good, they haven't fixed the things that you want for the game to be fun again, that's when we're gonna be like, adios, Fortnite. It's been a fun time being together, but no more. I must go, my people need me. Yeah, it's gonna be sad. But hopefully it doesn't reach there. Hopefully it doesn't go like that. Chapter 6 hopefully is gonna make things better. I don't know. But great video. Let's see, does Clark have any other videos that we can react to? Or do we go for another person? Why find in Fortnite failed? That's an interesting video actually. I'm gonna ask you guys which video you wanna see. We can watch one more from him. That's a really interesting video. Biggest mistake Fortnite ever made. Is this about the storyline? If it's about the storyline, I would be interested into it. Let me go to the videos. This is the new one. Oh, so this is newer than this other one. So I think I might watch this one. And then there's a reaction of his to Transformers. That's cool. I'm interested into seeing if you like it or not. Did Fortnite lose its identity? It's basically similar to this, and yes, it definitely did. Okay, you guys can choose. Do you wanna watch another video from Clark, and which one would it be between these two? Which one are you more interested in? Let me see if I can make a poll actually. Let me get my phone. Or no, I think I can do it actually from here too. And let's see if I can make a poll. How do I make a poll? I think it's this way. And then which video do we watch next? And then we say foundation or mustard. I'm naming it based on the people on the thumbnail. Oh, you're seeing my don't look at that. No, stop. God damn. No. Okay, here is the poll. Which video do you guys want to watch? God damn it, I didn't change the... Oh my god, it's fine. I myself, personally, I think I want to see the foundation one. Oh god, I messed up. Oh lord, I messed up. Stream, live, I messed up. Wait, YouTube chat. There we go. I can't see the votes. Give me a second. I don't know why I can't see the votes. This is so weird. What? Stop! Where did the votes go? I can't. God damn it! I can't see who's voting what. Help me! Maybe I can see it from here again. Let me change this to chill so you guys don't see what's going on. Did change? Yeah, it changed. I don't want you to see. Does it show? Oh, it's 50-50 right now. Damn. Wow. So foundation is winning at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna give it like 2 more seconds. You guys can choose. Let's see which one wins. Hello, Arya's here again. How you doing, my man? Hi. How's everything going? No name, because it's 50-50 right now. Yeah, 17 votes and 50-50. That's interesting. And it's 53% foundation. It's so close. Let's read the chat. Giddy up moment. What? Oh, Clark is back. The last 4 videos have all been sequels of each other. That's a cool idea. I do like that. That's interesting. I mean, the last video was amazing, so I'm interested to see what the next one is. What's the biggest mistake Fortnite ever made? Which one was that? Let me see. The biggest mistake Fortnite ever made. Let me go back to game again. Oh, so the new one. I think the new one even won the votes, right? Let me check. Did the new one win the votes? Yeah, it did. 62%. Okay, let's go back. Here, we're gonna watch the new video then. I mean the foundation one. There we go. I think Clark and the biggest video. Clark react to stream. Clark has been dropping consistent bangers. Yeah, I mean he always drops bangers. Great. If you haven't subscribed to Clark, what are you doing? Lovely content creator and a great person. You gotta do it, man.
So this week, Fortnite decided to bless us.
My ears! Shut up! My ears genuinely... What was... Ow! This was too loud for me. Let me lower it. Which one was it? It was browser, I think. Let me lower it a little bit. Close poll. Okay. I sub to Clark. Yeah, all of you guys should. Great content creator. Let's watch.
With yet another Star Wars collab, but instead of it staying strictly to the BR, it's infiltrated the other 3 core Fortnite modes as well. Sorry, Save the World players, we're not talking about you today. This is another step in the progression of
Save the World. The poor thing. I feel so bad for Save the World. That poor thing. Does Epic even remember Save the World? It's so like just like they said it's gonna be a free, and they just they said that Save the World is gonna become free. Basically, lied to the I feel bad for Save the World. They did the community of that game dirty. The foundation one is more storyline focused, and the mustard one is a strike nerves. Might strike and nerve moral lore. Strike and nerve. Huh? What kind of nerve? I'm interested now. Is this gonna turn into Clarkathon? It's gonna be the same stream he did on me, Cyanathon, and now it's like the reverse of it. We're gonna just watch all of them. So Foundation was a story
Of
focus.
Epic's
I'm
vision
interested
for
then.
the metaverse. Now, I'm not one who's opposed to Epic's change and expanding the game into something bigger than VR. Even in the early days of Fortnite, it seems like the seeds for a metaverse were planted. However,
Yeah,
why
for
does
sure.
it feel like the Find It in Fortnite metaverse feels like a downgraded version of what we had before, even
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Donald Mustard himself was one of the big guys that wanted the idea of metaverse, wanted collaborations, wanted these game modes in Fortnite, but he wanted them to be a special, all of them. He still wanted Battle Royale to be the main game mode, and he wanted to kind of connect all of these through his story of the Omniverse, infinite choices, and all of these having like a connected storyline and making you love these games because of the storyline. That was the plan. But the Epic Horror Game Ops were like, nah, we're not gonna focus on the story. Just make the game moves faster. Never mind, chat chose the right one. Oh, my chatters are smart. See, Clark? My community is so smart. It's all because of the 5 reality videos I make. They watch that 3 hours long video. That's why they're so smart.
even
You should
though
watch
we're
it too.
objectively being given more. When you start to think about it, the
Yeah.
answer is simple. This is all a result of Epic's change in vision and direction that's been going on since really Chapter 3, Season 4. Epic Games has made a lot of controversial decisions over the last few months, if not the last couple of years, but
I want to name some of the controversial choices they have made. Removing rarity system from the loadout. Dumb. You could have removed it just from racing, just from Lego, and only kept it for battle royale cosmetics. That would not have been that hard. It's just like turning it off for some cosmetics, but keeping it on for the others. It's just you still have rarities technically, but it's serious. So you didn't completely remove the idea. So my idea could have worked too. I don't get it. It was a horrible choice by Epic, removing the rarity. There was slowing down the movement at the start of chapter 5, but thankfully they fixed that. I'm really happy about that. And there is like keep removing resources from battle royale, removing LTM resources. It's just so many bad choices recently. Doing way less live events, it just sucks.
this one, the one that we're going to talk about today, this is the worst decision that Epic Games
Actually
has
bought it the
ever
foundation
made.
votes, but
And to highlight this
she-
issue simply, Fortnite traded this for this. I'm a big advocate of telling stories
They traded my boy John Jones for Adolf. This sucks. This is so true. This is so true. Okay. Do you guys agree with me? Fortnite original content has been always better than any collaboration. The creativity of people inside of Fortnite is way you I personally love Fortnite more than a Star Wars. I love this game more than Marvel. I would much rather them focusing on the game itself, its own personality, its own characters, the storyline, and everything like that, rather than collaborations. See, even the chat agrees with me. The game is so awesome, and in my opinion, it will get way more players if it focuses on itself rather than the other brands.
through media. If you're going to make good content of any kind, you need to be a good storyteller. This is something that
Exactly.
Donald Mustard knew and he was really good at. Fortnite used to have really
My
compelling
dad!
characters and
My
a storyline.
father!
Chapter 2, Season 7 through Chapter 3, Season 2 were probably the best times to play Fortnite overall. Gameplay was
I
good. We
agree.
had consistent live
Oh
events.
God,
It felt like
so
Epic
good.
was experimenting with their storytelling style in so many different ways, and there
I'm gonna say this. He said so many live events. Let me make you guys cry. How many live events do we used to get, whereas now? Let's go through chapter 2. We got 2 live events in season 2, chapter 2. We got 1 live event in season 1, chapter 2. And then season 3, chapter 2 was kind of like a break. They just like needed to rest, work on the Marvel season. In Marvel season 4, chapter 2, we got one of the most fun live events that got so many views. It just broke internet. Such a good live event. right? And then in season 5, chapter 2, again, we got a little bit of break, but the break is fine because the live events were movie level crazy, and some like seasons they did 2 live events at the same time. So break in the middle makes sense. I'm fine with it. And then season 6, chapter 2 came. Do you remember the Zero Crisis, like the storyline mission like event? Oh my god, it was so good. It was just, I would rather play that rather than Fracture or Big Bang. And then season 7, chapter 2 came. 2 live events, not 1 live event, 2 live events, and both of them not as small, both of them were massive. We got the Skyfire live event, and we also had Ariana Grande live event. And you might be like, one of them is collaboration, Cyan, though. No, both of them were actually a storyline. Even the Ariana Grande, the first half was a storyline related, the second half was just an Ariana Grande concert. So even then, both of the live events were technically a storyline. And then right after that, not even taking a break, right after that, season 8, chapter 2 comes, and the best live event in the history of the game happens after 2 live events happening before it. That makes 3 back to back. Insane. Fortnite was like on point. They were going their good right. They were about to like make everything work, and then suddenly they just messed it up for I don't know what reason or why. It's so dumb. And not just that. Well, yeah, we get 1 live event yearly now going through that, and the live events now kind of suck too. The storyline of them is terrible. It just makes no sense. I don't know what's going on right now.
There was a clear focus and direction with where everything was going. It felt like every season built off of the last one. Then we got to chapter 3, season 3, and
I've already
everything
talked about that
like
in my last
it
video.
Just started to get slow. Now, if you watched my video last week, you know this is because Epic Games took away the resources that Donald Mustard needed to further his...
My dad, what did I do to you? Nah, not the storyline resources, not the 5 reality resources, the Kato Ford. What did they take it away? I would rather them taking away resources from just like random things they do and put it in the story. It's just such a bad choice.
Vision for Fortnite. This was done for the sake of furthering the metaverse. We glanced over this topic last week, but I want to make sure the community and Epic Games
video might make you cry,
how big of a misstep
this
actually was. Storytelling is the foundation of any great franchise. I want you to visualize your...
That's so true. Nah, he's just saying the things I've been saying. That's so true. Imagine this. Think about it this way. Fortnite has been here for 6 years. And imagine in those 6 years, there was no storyline. Think about it that way. The end event didn't happen. The Skyfire didn't happen. Zero Fusion didn't happen. There was no 0 Point. There was no The 7. No Imagine Order, no The Last Reality, nothing. Not even John Jones. None of these existed, and you played Fortnite for 6 years. Would you like that version of Fortnite, or do you like the version of Fortnite with all of these things I just said? Now we're in the other version. This sucks. This actually sucks.
Your favorite story of all time. It could be an anime, a movie, a TV show, and I want you to pick one character from that series that you think is absolutely amazing, and then I want you to think about
The Foundation. I will die on this hill. The Foundation is one of the best heroes ever in like superhero movies. I don't care about Superman. They're cool. They're really... Foundation is the best. Fight me, Clark. Foundation is the best.
their story.
I love
Why
them
did you fall
so
in love with
much.
these characters? What is it about them that makes them so interesting to you? And if you really want to go the extra mile, how much
Jones
money
is
do you
also
think
awesome.
you spent on that franchise? If I'm going to take something from my personal life that I've enjoyed, it's Transformers, which, if you've been on this channel for a long time, that's no secret to you. Optimus Prime is my favorite character, and I know that I spent thousands of dollars on different figures.
God, this is also so true. This is painful. It's like this is the same thing with me. I was so in love with this game because of its story. whenever I got like actually money from like anywhere, I was willing to buy every single merch, just collect them, because this game's story is just so good. It used to be so good. I even have like Foundation there. You guys have already seen it. It's like, and also it's like this. Epic probably did not want to do it, but Epic didn't let him probably. Why didn't they make merch more on the storyline? It really feels like Donut was the only one that truly cared about the story there. Because if they cared about it, they would have promoted the story better to sell way more toys and things like that on the story, to make way more profit under a story. They they really treated their story harshly, and it sucks. Donald, it really feels like was the main guy keeping it together, and now that he's gone, why are you gone? Why did you leave me? Why? Hello, Annie Barbie, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Figures and memorabilia over the last few years. Transformers is hands down my favorite childhood fictional property, but it couldn't be that way if the stories that they told amongst the various series that they had weren't good. Now let's relate this back to Fortnite. A lot of people will say that storytelling isn't as important because it's all about gameplay and the BR. As long as gameplay is good, the story doesn't.
You know what? The people who say that, we just yesterday in the last stream we discovered the sixth reality. If you guys haven't, if you guys don't know, go watch the last stream. We discovered the sixth reality, and it's the reality that I'm gonna kick you into. You don't know how bad that reality is. It's terrible. But I swear to God, if you're one of those people who say that the storyline doesn't matter, play Fortnite without the 7, without the last reality, without the Imagine Order, without the 0 point, without the live events, without the weekly map changes with the storyline Easter eggs everywhere, without the volcano in Season 8 Chapter 1, without the Ice King's castle in that season, without the bunker in the middle of the map, without the cubes. The cubes were one of the biggest things that made people interested into Fortnite. Kevin the Cube. Without that, if the storyline doesn't matter, okay, forget about Kevin. Kevin is part of the story. Why do you care about Kenny? If the story doesn't, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna smack you. Don't you dare hate on the storyline.
Really have to be compelling. And listen,
Shots,
although I agree with that
how
point
you
somewhat,
doing?
it is
Welcome
true
into
that you
the
don't
stream.
have to have a good story in order to have good gameplay. I would argue that good storytelling elevates gameplay to a completely different level.
Facts.
Now, some people will make
That
the
is
argument, well,
facts.
Clark, even if that is true, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things because the vast majority of the Fortnite community doesn't care about the story or good.
Smack those people. Smack them. Smack them as if you saw one of your friends say that. Smack them. Smack them so hard they go to the sixth reality. How dare you? Any of my community says that, I'm gonna smack them. No. The storyline is no. You don't hate on the story. I'm gonna be in your nightmares and in your dreams talking about the 5 realities if you hate on the story.
Storytelling. They just want good gameplay. And to that I say, you're actually wrong. As someone who's played
Here's the final thing I'm gonna say, then we keep watching the video. God of War. Why is God of War the most popular game of all time right now? The most popular gaming franchise. Why? Because it has banger gameplay. It has really, really good gameplay. But is that the only reason why it's so popular? Of course not. It's like there is other games probably that might have a better gameplay than God of War, while having a great gameplay. God of War also has one of the best storylines in gaming. The story in this game is just gorgeous. It's just so good, the God of War story. So mixing up amazing story and amazing gameplay is why God of War is the most popular gaming franchise right now. That's why a story matters. Half of a game is as a story, the other half of the game is its gameplay. Both of them work together. You need both of them, not just one.
Every season of Fortnite ever, I remember what it was like to play the game when the storyline first started. And you know when that was? All the way back in Chapter 1, Season 3, when everyone saw that comet in the sky. This is before any Fortnite theorist or any crazy 3.5 hour long videos explaining the entire story.
It's me! Wait a second, it's me! I look so much better with beard, man. Who is that guy? That's not me. Nah, I look so much better now. Look at me now. Gorgeous. Look at this guy. Who is this guy? The dude just brought me out of nowhere.
This guy.
Let's watch
This is
it
before
again.
any Fortnite theorist or any crazy 3.5 hour long videos explaining the entire storyline.
I love how
had
I say
people in my
5
friends group
realities in there
theorizing
too.
about what
I love that. I love that so much. I'm trying to just pop out of nowhere and just 5 realities. Oh my god. That's so
was
good.
going to happen when that meteor hit the island. We were all logging into Fortnite every day to see how much closer the meteor got to us. Not to mention, in the following season, when it did hit, we were given new items in-game that changed the gameplay dynamic up so much. Those hop rocks that came in with the meteor were one of the coolest things to experience for the first time in Fortnite. And once again, this goes back to my earlier point. This is storytelling having a direct influence on the loot pool and gameplay. Now listen, let me make this clear.
Gameplay and a story
a Mega 11 Fortnite storyline nerd in order to appreciate good storytelling.
Here is what I want to say. Apex Legends and a lot of other multiplayer games also have a story to them. But why is Fortnite the storyline so much more special than those games' storyline? Here is why. The storyline in those games is a separate part to give character to what's happening in the game. The game does not focus on its story. The game happens and the storyline is just like an add-on, kind of like how Fortnite is right now. But what did Fortnite do? Fortnite made the gameplay happen based on the crazy ideas of the storyline, like the hop rocks, like the 0 point, the cube. These things like affected the gameplay so much, and there were storyline things. That's why the Fortnite storyline is so amazing. Because it is the gameplay. The storyline is the gameplay. And that's why Fortnite is so boring right now. Because we went from the storyline being what we play into we just play the game now. There is no story making, being for what happens, why things happen. It's just mostly like it happens to happen. If you get what I mean. It's like, that's why the storyline is so much more special than the other games. Oh god, he died. Oh no. Clark,
you don't even know the ins and outs of the Imagine Order or the personal conflicts between the different members of the Seven in order to appreciate where Fortnite is going. However, a lot of Fortnite's success is due to them incorporating subtle storyline beats into the Battle Royale and expanding upon those details in live events. And a detail I think it's crazy that people ignore all the time is that live events is what really made people care about the story.
Live events! My child! My baby! What happened to your live events? This video is gonna make me cry. The live events. The last 2 live events we had to wait a year for and both of them sucked. Please live events get better. I swear to god if the next live event sucks, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Charlie, please cook. For the love of god, cook. Ben, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. You know, it would be cool to see a casual friends me asking going to story, but I'm so disappointed now that when they ask because I'm like, I don't fucking know anymore. Hourglass or something interesting. Still, Epic needs to understand that the Lego Rocket yeah, the story right now is just random crap happening. So the story just exists. It's not as grand, as important as it used to be, and it sucks so much.
Storyline. It didn't matter if you were into Fortnite cosmetics, or a competitive player, or a casual VR player, or a creative warrior. Every single person that enjoyed Fortnite loved the live events. It was a tradition. It's like going to your grandparents' house for Christmas.
Even if you didn't enjoy Fortnite,
of the Fortnite community
you
as your cousins that you could see once or
like
twice a year at family gatherings. Y'all may not agree on everything. You may not see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, but there's one thing you can all agree on. Grandma knows how to make a mean roast beef. And for the context of this analogy, the Fortnite live events are that roast beef. Now, if you look at Fortnite's history as like a big timeline.
The Fortnite live events were like, best roast beef of all time. It's so yummy. It's like, I could eat it 24/7. I could get addicted to it. I would get fat. A Fortnite story. Give me more. I was so addicted to this game's story. I miss it. Science not famous. So what do you mean I'm not famous? I am so famous. I am no, I am not famous, but
it was the middle of chapter 2
you know
where
what?
the storyline was really ramping up. Donald
I'm
Mustard
not
was setting
even
up
gonna talk.
interesting characters. He was starting to world build a lot more. He
Yeah,
was
true.
really wanting to people to get attracted to this big meta narrative that he was telling
Fracture
through
was
this video
horrible,
game.
yeah.
Even if you were someone like me who didn't have a lot of investment in the finer details of the story at that time, you at the very least were intrigued and wanted to see where things were going.
Exactly.
There was a connective
That's
tissue
so
between
true.
each
Like,
season.
look at this.
The
Look at
events
this
of
scene.
one bled into the
You're
next.
telling
and
me
that
you
made it
don't
more
want
exciting
these
to see
things
the
in
changes on the
Fortnite.
island.
You're
To put
telling
it
me you
simply,
don't want these things in
Fortnite
Fortnite.
had purpose.
No way.
If Donald Mustard
You don't
had have
exist.
continued his
There
vision
is
for
no
where
way
he wanted
you're
Fortnite to
real
go,
and don't want
I think
these
over
things.
time more people would have cared about the storyline. See, it's easy to come up with arguments and say that people don't really care about the story when we only got a good storyline for such a small window of time. Yes,
That's
chapter
really
1 had
true.
a story, and it was pretty.
Let's say it this way. Let's say it this way. Okay, chapter 1 storyline was good, but it didn't feel as important and as crazy as it was in chapter 2. Chapter 2 was the best era of Fortnite storyline. The problem with chapter 1's story, not a problem, it was just the start. Like, it didn't need to go crazy. I actually do enjoy how Fortnite the storyline has started like lightly, and every season, every chapter, it kept getting more and more and more crazier. That actually made the storyline even more special. But like in chapter 2, we finally got characters with dialogues, with personality, the Foundation, John Jones. We finally learned about characters to care for. We finally learned about what the storyline, what this world is even about. And Donald Mustard was planning to take that and go just a fun, super fun, wild time with it. And the start of that was supposed to be chapter 3. So, and you remember, there is no way you remember, from season 7, chapter 2 to season 2, chapter 3, people were going crazy about the Fortnite storyline. The views the storyline videos used to get, how much talk there was about the origin, about the imagined, about the war between Seven and the IO. We were finally at the time that the storyline became the most awesome part of the game. And right when we reached there, Epic had to ruin it by doing something to make Donald live. It sucks. It sucks
good
so
in
much.
the way that it was told. It was very simple, yet it was expounded upon
Chapter
through
2
live
was
events.
peak,
But it was
yeah.
really chapter 2 that laid down the foundation, no pun intended, of how
the
amazing the storyline could
foundation.
actually be. I think the other thing that
Definitely
hurts the
pun
community the most is
intended.
that
I
when you
don't
look at the
trust
storyline, it feels like it's unfinished. Like there was so much more to tell, that we were
For
just
sure.
first starting to
Definitely.
meet these characters and get to know them. And the moment we're starting to get used to them, they get taken away from us. We
No,
didn't get the time to
so
really see
true.
the true character development and the true story arcs that Donald Mustard was trying to set up. We have so many questions.
For example, Origin, the Imagined, the Order. The Order didn't even get time to have a storyline. Donald had to just throw these guys in without giving them an intro, like the Foundation and stuff. It sucks. It sucks. The 7 were amazing, but they were supposed to be even more amazing if Donald had more time to fully develop them. And yeah, exactly, Twin. It's the same thing that happened to Save the World. The Save the World storyline was also just pushed away. We don't care to finish it. I don't know why Epic can just not take its time to finally finish a story. They care so much about just evolving Unreal Engine 5 and stuff, while they don't understand the core of gaming, which is telling interactive stories, and it sucks.
Questions that were left unanswered. So many characters that were being built up to be really intriguing, giving good backstories
Amy
and
is
motivation.
trying to save the
characters
the
that we could
7
have
in
connected
last
with
reality
on a
shift.
deeper level, and then they just disappeared. It's like if you meet a really cute girl, you've got great chemistry, you're hitting it off, everything's going great, you're thinking this is actually going somewhere,
Yeah, the
and then all
storyline
of a
wasn't
sudden she
finished,
tells you
sadly.
she's moving, and she's just gone. And so you're just sitting there, confused and hurt, thinking about what was and what could have been.
No, no, Clark, no. What was and what could have been if Donald was here right now? Well, Fortnite would have been so good right now. If Fortnite was going such a good direction. If the game would have been like, imagine 2 years since, or 2.5 years since Donald has been just gone. Imagine how much he would have made the game better in that amount of time. That sucks. That sucks. Man.
This is the biggest
Even
reason why
he's
Fortnite Chapter 5
depressed.
feels so weak, because this
No.
is the least level of investment we've had into Fortnite characters ever.
Very
And it
true.
sucks because we're sacrificing
Yeah, very true. Okay, let this guys come up.
interesting original characters for the sake.
Wait. What do we know about Zeus? Zeus is bad. Zeus is evil. He has lightning powers and he's immortal. Why is he bad and evil? Well, he saw in prophecy, and in the prophecy, yeah. He saw a prophecy, and now mortals are bad. He shall kill all the mortals. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Do we get to learn about his past, which was teased about him being a good god? Nah, who cares about Zeus's past? Just focus on Zeus is bad. Do we get more interaction or learn more about his relationship between the other gods and him? Nah, who cares about that? Zeus is bad. Kill him. Do we get to learn about his relationship with the underworld and Hades? Who cares about that? Zeus is bad. Kill him. Hades. Hades, one of the coolest looking Fortnite storyline characters. He had so much potential. He's genuinely awesome. I do like even the little storyline he got. Does he get to do anything interesting in the storyline? Nothing so far. Nothing really happened with him. He didn't even interact with Zeus or just nothing. Dude had so much potential to be one of the coolest Fortnite characters. His design is insane. I was about to cheat on my desk and go make Hades my main skin, and they didn't give him the storyline he deserved. And then Aphrodite. What is Aphrodite's story? My father is a meanie. We must stop him. That's basically Aphrodite's story, and they ruined her design. Her design in Survey was so much better. And then Artemis. What is Artemis's story? She doesn't like mortals. She genuinely hates us. Does that mean that he maybe joined Zeus to fight us? Nah. Zeus is gonna deal with this alone. Artemis also joins us for God knows what reason. It would have been way cooler to make most of the gods be on the side of Zeus, so we have to fight all of them, rather than just throwing Zeus alone. That was such a bad story. Poseidon is just a goofy boy, so I don't know what to say about that. Cerberus design is awesome, but they made him also into a goofy dog. We already have Poseidon, which is a goofy boy. Why do we need two goofy boys in the storyline? One is enough. Poseidon, make him the funny guy. You don't need to make Cerberus also the woof bark my ball woof bark. Why you do that to him? And then Medusa, yeah. Medusa also was like she's kind of doesn't have too much personality for you to connect into. She's kind of just a warrior. She's just someone that fights gods. That's pretty much it. She doesn't have too much personality. So yeah, that's the characters this season. Woohoo, weehee, good job Epic, we did it. We made a new storyline. So bad. To be honest, I wanted Hades to be evil. I personally do like Hades being a good guy, because he genuinely is in Greek, but he just needed to do more. They needed to do more with him. One of the best parts of the Imagine Order was the Seven storyline was the fact that the questioning who genuinely was good. Exactly, Tater. When the Seven were fighting the Imagine Order, so many people thought that the Imagine Order are the good guys while the Seven are the bad guys. That was intentional. The Seven made lots of mistakes. The Imagine Order made lots of mistakes. The Seven tried to protect us. The Imagine Order, the reason they're made is also to protect us. They both seem like they're important, and Imagine Order was actually doing a better job than the Seven in protecting us. So it made a lot of people feel like that the Imagine Order is actually better. It made you think about the characters. It made you care about them. It made you want to understand which side you want to be on. Do you do that now? Did any of you feel like you want to be on the side of Zeus or on the side of mortals? I mean, honestly, I would be on the side of Zeus because all these characters suck so much. I would kill all of the characters with him. It's like there is no heart in the storyline anymore, but I hope he returns. That's a good point, Hater. We need to start questioning whether the Seven were the good guys or not. The morality of the characters wasn't black and white. Exactly, Clark. Exactly. This is the greatest story in the history, though. Sea Cyan. What is that? What is Sea Cyan? Where did you come from? Because Cerberus is a dog. Okay, Cerberus is a dog. We have two types of dogs. There is one dog, bark, bark, woof, woof, my ball. Then we have another type of dog, which is most of the time how Cerberus is. A really cool dog, a protector dog. Okay, you know what? Have you seen the wolf in God of War? The wolf inside of the underworld that they accidentally unchain him, and the wolf is extremely cool. He goes crazy, chaos mode. Kratos has such a hard time to kill that dog. Would you rather Cerberus be that dog from God of War, or would you rather Cerberus go bark bark woof woof my ball? Which one would you care about in the long terms? Genuinely, tell me in the chat. Do you want that cool dog, or do you want the bark bark woof woof dog? I would go for the cool doggo, personally. It could be bark bark at the middle, but I would rather the cool dog. Let's watch the rest.
Of other brands that are being brought into Fortnite. And this is what sucks the most, because
Shadow.
we're sacrificing original, compelling characters and a well thought out narrative
Hello,
at the expense
TCB,
of other
how you doing?
brands that have established identities. And in my opinion, this is where Epic made their biggest mistake.
Yeah,
I
so
love
true.
collabs, but I want to see Epic's characters interact with other pop culture icons. Can
Exactly,
you imagine
Tater,
what it
that's
would have
so
been like to
true.
have seen Dr. Sloan interact with Optimus Prime? Dr. Sloan, this character that had ties to the
Okay. Gamer Twitter, is Twitter or something. Here, this is, I've been saying this a lot, but I don't think you understood it, so let me say it again. Yes, having goofy characters in Fortnite especially is good. It is part of the storyline. It has always been, even in the Donald Mustard era. But I explained this here to you already. It didn't used to be that the entire storyline is goofy. It used to be a mix of both. Collision was extremely serious live event. Everything was really important. People were dying in it. We were trying our best. We were failing. Things were going wrong. But at the middle, it also got a little bit goofy with Peely saving us. That used to be the story. Mostly serious, in the middle having fun. What is the story now? Last season was searching for John Jones's banana. This season it's, I don't know, doing random shit and then suddenly searching for Dog's ball toy. And how many of the gods this season are goofy and made just to be a funny character, not a serious character? Two. We got Cerberus and we got Poseidon. Why do we need two? Answer me this. Why do we need two? It's too much. Have one and focus on making that character really funny. I would have rather, instead of Cerberus being the funny doggo in this season, make Poseidon be the funny character this season, because he already fits that style. Cerberus looks way more serious. Cerberus design we have right now, he looks powerful. He actually looks cool. Make the dog cool. Poseidon, who already has a funny, goofy design, make that one be the funny character. That's what I would do personally.
Biggest villain in the Fortnite storyline, who tried
Same.
to wipe out everybody on the Fortnite island. Now she's going through a redemption arc where she has to gain the trust of the people that she tried to kill at one point.
Really
and
true,
she does that through one of the greatest fictional father figures of all time, Optimus Prime. The conversations that they could have had, the redemption arc that Optimus could have taken her on, the idea that Dr. Sloan, even though she had a...
I wish Clark was in the VC right now, and he would have just made like a Optimus Prime voice acting. That would have been so funny for this moment.
troubled past, Optimus Prime saw good in her and potential to do
Isn't
better.
Cerberus a
That's
slave
what Optimus
to her,
Prime
Hades?
is, and that
I'm not
was
sure
the story
about that
arc
one.
that should
It's
have
a
been given
dog.
to Dr. Sloan.
Can dogs
but
even
it
be
wasn't.
slaves?
See, that's the big
I don't
issue with
know.
modern Fortnite. It's more invested in you buying into the nostalgia and joy from other IPs rather than propping up their own characters. Why give a character like the Foundation a good, well thought out backstory when we have Batman that we could bring in? Spider-Man? Why feel sympathy for Jonesy and explore more of his family tree when we can just talk about Spider-Man instead?
You know what? Even when they bring a Spider-Man in, even when they brought Batman in, even when they brought Superman, Iron Man in, what did that do? Personally, to me, the only reason why I wanted Iron Man or Batman to be in Fortnite storyline was because seeing the Foundation actually be stronger and smarter than Iron Man, see the Foundation be smarter and stronger than Batman, that made me love Foundation more. Seeing Foundation both work together with the Iron Man and Batman, both of these huge characters, that made Foundation more special. That's how you used to do collabs. Fortnite itself, its own characters were first, and collaborations were support to also make Fortnite characters even feel cooler. I miss that. Now it's not like that. Now collabs actually are the main focus. It sucks. Hello Ahmed, how you doing? Again, it's just black and white. Yeah, the storyline is black and white right now. I do agree. Just Syndicate's obviously good. It's so boring. Yeah, storyline is somewhat boring right now. Tell me this. Do you enjoy following the Fortnite storyline in game, or do you have more fun following Fortnite storyline in my videos? Because in my videos, I try to make Fortnite storyline feel even cooler than it is right now. I try to give it more personality with the things I know about the Fortnite world so I can explain it better to you guys. Do you have more fun when you follow the Fortnite storyline in game, or when you watch my videos on it and how I explain everything? Thank you, Shadow. Yeah, even Clark said it. Even Clark said it. The guy who suffers every time he watches my storyline videos. Even he said my videos are better than in game. That shows you. The storyline needs more personality. Even Tater, who hates me, says that my videos are more interesting than the storyline in game. That proves my thing. That so proves my point.
I'm all for collabs and I'm all for Epic Games making money.
Thank you,
the ironic thing is, Epic could have made more
if
they just had have propped up their own original characters more.
Exactly.
If they had have made them characters instead of virtual action figures to buy in their item shop. The more invested you are in a character and their stories, the more money you typically spend. I guarantee you.
Yeah, like why do you buy Iron Man? Why do you get excited when your favorite collaboration comes to Fortnite? It's because it's a character that you're attached to, that you love their storyline. So where you might even play Fortnite only because you love that character. So imagine if Fortnite also builds its own characters like Donna Mustard used to do. You put your characters inside other games, and maybe you put like Foundation inside of Mortal Kombat. Imagine the advertising, the amount of like Mortal Kombat players who will get to play with the Foundation and get to hear his voice, get to see how cool, how strong he is. Imagine how many of them would get interested into the storyline after Foundation went into like Mortal Kombat. Just think about it. How much they would want to actually understand what even this guy is about, because it was genuinely really cool. Or not, okay, you don't like Foundation, the Cube Queen. Imagine the Cube Queen imagine just like she using her like cube powers to just explode people or just throw cubes at people, just like in Mortal Kombat. That would have been so cool. That would have genuinely been so cool.
If most of the skins in your locker had cool backstories or fun character interactions, you would probably be more enthusiastic to keep buying different versions of that character. It's the same reason why I own more than one version of Optimus Prime, because there's so many good ones out there. Now, some people are going to argue that because Fortnite is a battle royale, the nature of the game doesn't allow Fortnite to actually flesh out these characters, but that's just not true. As a matter of fact, there were 3 good ways that Epic used to build up characters. The first way was through storyline quests, the second was through seasonal trailers, and the third was through live events. And getting back,
okay. Wait. Yeah, let me hear it again. Just so I don't miss any. Okay, let's see.
As a matter of fact, there were 3 good ways that Epic used to build up characters. The first way was through storyline quests, the second was through seasonal trailers, and the third was through live events.
Seasonal trailer. There is more. No, I don't agree with 3. There was way more, which is why it makes Fortnite so special. There is those 3. There is the in-game map changes. So much of the storyline is learned through in-game map changes, through items like the cube being born inside of the map. These four. And is there any other? Let me think. There is the in-game map changes that he then brought up, which is really important. There is the comics, but comics is like you have to go outside of the game to buy them. I don't know if I'm gonna count it here, but the comics definitely made the game's story more fun for sure. I love the comics. We could count the comics here too, or if you don't want to, you can. You can, yeah. The comics are kind of weird because you have to buy them outside of the game, but they're definitely awesome. So exactly, we used to get a story with storyline trailers, with weekly map changes that told the story, storyline missions, with live events, with mini events, with just all of these things, in-game cutscenes like the Foundation one in Chapter 3 Season 1. How do we get storyline missions now? Bark, bark, woof, woof, get my ball. That's the only thing we get for the storyline now. We don't even get a start of the season storyline trailers. We don't even get a storyline trailers. The game is so bad right now. We don't even get a storyline trailers. That's criminal. That is not okay. How? Who chose to do that in Epic, I wonder. That is also true. I just focus on those three. It's fine though. I mean, those three are the biggest ones for sure. And one more thing I want to bring up. Just one more. Look at this. This thing right here you see in front of you. That was one of the storyline challenges in Season 2, Chapter 3. What did it do? Why do I love this so much? Basically, it was like a how the simulation. It was a simulation to show you exactly why the collider is built and exactly what it's gonna do. It showed you what was coming up and why was it so important to get rid of the collider before it goes off. And it showed you if it goes off with visuals that everything was about to blow up. And it didn't tell us by text. Even the storyline missions in back then didn't tell us by text. It showed you with this simulation device. This is the type of storyline challenges we used to get. This amazing thing that make you actually care about taking down the collider. What do we get now? What do we get now? Okay, Zeus is mad. He wants to kill us. Have we learned how he wants to kill us? No, no, no. Have we learned about his plan, how he wants to kill us? We didn't get any visuals, and not even visuals. Nowadays, they tell it by text. We didn't even get text about how Zeus wants to kill us. How cool would it have been if we learned that Zeus has a crazy plan, a really cool idea to kill the mortals extremely fast. And he has been working on those plans, and that's why it has taken him so much time to actually act. That's why he's putting a sand time hourglass thing down, because he's counting down till his plan is ready. And that plan, we have already seen what it is, so we're terrified. We're trying to stop it before the hourglass reaches the end. Would that be better, or what we got in this season's story? It is dumb. It's dumb. Even the storyline challenges back then were
storyline
better.
quests. The second was their seasonal trailers, and the third was through live events. And getting back to a point I brought up earlier, that's what makes Donald Mustard's retirement from Epic Games so tragic. Because looking back at that peak time of the Fortnite storyline, it was obvious that Mustard was experimenting and playing with different mediums that he could use to tell his character's stories. Sometimes it was through the comic books. Sometimes it was through the cinematic trailers. Yes. A lot of the times it was through the voice lines. But damn it, the best way to do that was always through the live events. And the best live event, in my opinion, was Chapter 2 Season 8's end event. I wanna talk about this, by the way. Is Chapter 2 Season 8's live event better, or Chapter 3 Season 2's live event? Here's how I look at it. Chapter 3 Season 2 evolved live events to the next level, in my opinion, by how, like, do you remember how it showed the 4 people inside of the mech in, like, there was an animation of one by one, it showed you the people inside of the mech, and it made you feel so special. The way it was showing the visuals in that live event was evolved from even like Season 8 Chapter 2's live event. In some ways, those evolutions definitely made the way the live events were shown better in that season, but
Chapter 2 Season's 8 live event was so chaotic. It had such a good cutscene. The Foundation cutscene was the best thing to happen in this game's story, by far. I would say it this way. Both of them did what they needed to do right. You don't have to compare live events. The live events just have to do what they have to right. They need to tell the story they need to the right way. Season 8, Chapter 2 did told the story it needed to perfectly. It added the cutscenes the story needed, the gameplay things the story needed, and a gorgeous, just beautiful visuals all the time, especially with the flip of the map. And then Collision also did what it needed to do right. It needed to make you feel like you're helping the Seven, you're part of the team, helping them take down the Seven. It did that perfectly with the cutscenes, with the visuals of showing the 4 characters after Paradigm, getting ready to run the mech and do things with it, making you square like push X or something with like firing the mech. You were part of the team. That was amazing. And then with the interaction of John Jones and Dr. Rason, with seeing Geno inside of the 0 point, how long the fight with the Imagine Order, how it was actually a war. It was a genuine war, and you got to see all of it. I say these 2 live events, both of them are equally good because they did what they needed to do right. So I would say both of them are amazing, but you guys can have like different opinions. That's just my opinion. You gotta shave. You gonna shave anytime soon? My God, you look like almost like a. What do you mean you gotta shave anytime soon? Fanta, look at those gorgeous, beautiful mustache and beard. I'm not gonna shave this. This is gorgeous. Nah, go away. You go shave. I'm not gonna shave. Let me just. The camera looks a little bit weird. Let me lower the light. Okay, that looks much better. The camera looks much better now. Does Clark need a haircut? I mean, my man looks great. I don't know. I think I read all the chat. Did you move setups again? No, it's just a place where I normally record videos because I'm not playing the game today. That's the first time you said, but you can have your own opinions. You know what, Tater? You're right. No opinion for you guys. My opinion is fact, and your opinion doesn't matter. Everything I say, that's what matters. Tater reminded me. Thank you, Tater. Let's
always
keep
wanted
watching.
Epic Games to return to having those really cool animated cutscenes. I don't want them just in trailers. I wanted to see them in live events. And quite frankly, that was the beauty of all these different mediums when it came to how Fortnite used to tell its story and give their characters development. It left you wanting more from that world. And because live events only happen once
I
a
hope
season
Charlie Van
or
Cooks.
every
I'm
other
giving
season,
him time.
it gave us time to resonate on the information we knew while being given little trickles of information sprinkled in throughout the course of a season. And of course, that got paid off at the end of the season when we built up to the next live event. This is why live events were so important, and it's
let's talk about one thing that also made Season 8 Chapter 2's live event so special. It was not just that the live event was so good. Let me just explain to you how much hype that live event got. In Season 6 Chapter 2, we were told of a terrifying thing coming towards us, a horrible thing, which was what was coming to us, Cube Queen and stuff like that. The nothing, the cubes, the aliens. Season 7 Chapter 2 starts. We get a small part of the army, we only get one of the thousands of motherships, and that one alone is crushing us. It's destroying us. A one mothership, Dr. Rason was terrified. She did everything she could to take it down. And then a season after, we see that there was like thousands of those things. And then there was the Foundation. The Foundation, every single season got a cutscene in Season 6 Chapter 2, Season 7 Chapter 2, Season 8 Chapter 2. He had a tiny cutscene in the end of those seasons. And then after those cutscenes, we got an entire comic. And what did that comic do? Where was the ending of that comic? The ending of the Foundation Batman comics was exactly where Foundation finds John Jones in Season 8 Chapter 2 live event and everything happens. So that's another build up to the live event. Then there is like the storyline quest, the cubes coming together, building the cube town at the middle of the map, the Cube Queen going on top of the cube town and everything, building the pyramid. so much happened before the live event to hype up into a great grand conclusion, into like all the stories, everything that has been happening every week. That also was something which made the live events so awesome. It was so good. Do your simp voice. I need someone on the screen to simp over. I can't just be like, oh my god, I need someone to simp over. I can't just do the voice, man. I need it. If Midas comes on the screen, I'm gonna simp. But
It's
it's
really
not here.
disappointing to think that we'll probably only get one a year moving forward now.
That sucks
But there's
so
something
much,
more important
yeah.
that I want you to think about. If the storyline is in a bad state or the seasons aren't being connected through the thread of storytelling, what good are the live events going to be, even if we get one big
You know what the good of the live events is gonna be? Metaverse! Wait. Metaverse! Promote Metaverse! Rocket racing in live events! Festival in live events! Eminem going brr bam bam! And then we got, I don't know, what was the other one? Lego! Don't you like Lego? Don't you like music? Don't you like cars? These things are coming in the future of the game. Why not make the entire live event based on those things? You're gonna love it though. Best live event ever, right? The best, the most amazing live event ever, for sure, definitely. Why? Live events are awesome when they have a storyline. Ariana Grande's live event is awesome because, yeah, it had music, but if you didn't like Ariana Grande's music, you still loved it because it has a storyline. It had the last reality scanning your brain and memories, which made you love the live event.
big one at the end of every year. What substance are these live events going to have?
You
Is it
cut
just
your
going to be
hair? It
another
looks good.
commercial
Yeah,
for
I
the
did.
next
Thank you, my
big
man.
Fortnite
Yeah, I
chapter that we're going to
recently
get? And if that's the case, that just completely strips away the magic of what live events are quite frankly supposed to
The
be.
magic is gone with
that
Mustard.
Donald
They
Mustard
both went
wanted
to
to
get
keep
milk.
so
No.
bad in his vision.
Stop.
for
Why
Fortnite.
everybody
So this
I
message
love
goes out to
goes
Charlie
get
Wynn and
milk?
all the other
Am I the
developers of Epic
problem?
Games
I
that
don't
work
know.
on Fortnite to make it a good product for all of us to enjoy. If you really want to capture your audience,
deep, bro.
if you really want to get us interested in Fortnite again and return Fortnite to some level of peak, you have to tell a good story. And for the handful of people that think that good storytelling isn't necessary, you can't give me a single good argument as to how
For those handful of people, smack them. I told you already, smack them. Beat them. Throw them into trash. Unexistent. Don't you dare hate on their story. You do not you don't even know, you don't even understand why you love Fortnite if you don't like the storyline. The storyline made Fortnite be what it is. Why? Not because of Foundation, not because like Foundation was part of the 7 and stuff, because of the cube, because of the bunker in season 8 chapter 1, because of the Ice King's location on the map and the monster coming out. The gameplay was hugely influenced by the story. The gameplay was used to tell the story from it, and the story was so awesome, it made the gameplay fun too. So don't tell me that you don't like the story, because the story also makes the gameplay really fun. So yeah. Ah, the face of Clark here. See, this guy is gonna smack you if you hate on the story.
good storytelling would negatively affect the Battle Royale, because quite frankly, we all know that it wouldn't. You don't have to do a lot of research into the Fortnite storyline to benefit from it. And I guarantee you, when you really think about it, a lot of the reasons why you're frustrated is due to bad storytelling. But to be fair,
Yeah. I've been saying this. Why are people getting bored of the game so fast? Do you wanna know why? It's not like seasons in chapter 2 we used to get a new weapon weekly. That only happened in like season 7 chapter 2 and things like that. Not every season we had like weekly new weapons, weekly new gameplay content. But why back then we used to get bored way less than we do now? Here's the reasoning for you. Back then, oh, sorry. Back then, we got like in season 8, chapter 2, suddenly a event about Cube Queen. Every single week, the map was changing. Something was happening in the map. There was a storyline. There was something for you to talk about, something for you to follow. You used to check what's going on with the map. You used to check the cutscenes that sometimes they threw at the middle of the seasons for the storyline. There was just something to talk about. It was not just playing the game. There were a lot of other things to do with the game too. Right now, mainly the things you can talk about the game is the issues it has, your problems with the gameplay, whether you're a sweat or you're not a sweat, and that's basically all of the things you can talk about right now. It's mostly about drama. But back then, it was discovering the storyline, discovering the secrets on the map. That is a big reason why you guys are bored playing the game right now.
That's one of many different reasons, the rest of which you can find right here in this video. Until
no. Did we watch that too? Okay, chat. Did we actually turn this into a Clarkathon? We just watch every single video as posted recently. I swear, Clark, you better after just watch my 3 hours long video. I don't want to see your. I wanna see your reaction to that video so bad. I will make you one day. I will tie your hands to your chair and I would put the video on your screen and I will play the stream. I will stream on your thing and you're gonna watch. You have to. One day I will make you watch it. I'm gonna watch this video too. Sure. Please say Baboom Bam Pow did gone. Why? It's good doing it's good drawing background noises. Interesting. Oh, you're drawing Nian. Noise. As long as we don't get to see Midas keep going. Yeah, I hope they do Midas as a storyline well. Great video again, Clark. Amazing video. Another clap. Good job. Very good job. Last stream was making content off of your fans. This stream is the same, except making it off of Clark. Fat dog, don't spoil my fat dog. Stop. Don't give away my. Come on, fat dog. Don't do that. They're gonna know what I'm doing right now. Don't do. Anyways, don't read what's in the chat right now. W Clark, it was a great, amazing video. Clark, a fun, please. Okay, sure. Next video we go. Final one though. What?
This isn't the Fortnite I fell in love with. For a long time, I held onto this hope that Fortnite would return to its roots with better storytelling and incorporate meaningful map changes that would build up to consistent live seasonal events. Instead, Epic has bombarded us with new mode after new mode that within a short time span started to feel more like gimmicks than games for a lot of people. Despite of all
this is the most depressing intro I've ever seen. I'm already sad. The black and white, the no music, Clark just like talking with low. I'm already sad. What happened to my game? What is this garbage rocket racing music? I don't know, Lego Weeble. Give it back a storyline. Give it back the foundation. What is this garbage? It gets sadder. Oh god, what have you made, man? Clark, single-handedly or depressing the entire. Oh god, this video. The intro was really artistic though. I really like the intro. That's actually really smart. Let this one play. Less yapping, more watching.
All this, I'm still optimistic that at some point Epic would see their mistake and return to their
I'm gonna
roots.
talk less.
This was originally going to be the intention of today's video. I wanted to let Epic Games know how much the core of Fortnite mattered to us, the fans, and why finding it in Fortnite
it's the
was
most
such a
important
mistake.
part.
But after seeing Donald Muster's most recent interview, I've realized that I've come to a drastic error,
the recent
and
interview is
I,
so sad.
most importantly, was wrong. I think the most recent
Yeah,
interview with Donald
wrong
Mustard
too.
did a
I was
lot
the
of things
most
for the
wrong
Fortnite
between
community.
people.
Number one, it confirmed a lot of things that we already knew. Number two, it gave us a better understanding of Donald Mustard and his vision for Fortnite. Three, it gave us a clearer picture as to what's most important to Epic Games. But four, and most importantly, it gave us closure. These are sobering details for anyone thinking about their investment in playing Fortnite. But before we deep dive into any of that, we need to finish off my thoughts from the last video and talk about why Find It in Fortnite failed. First off, what do I mean by failure? The 3 new modes given to us at the start of Fortnite Chapter 5 were clearly marketed to be equal with BR, but when you play them, they feel far from it. Let me ask you, do you feel like any of the new Fortnite modes come close to BR in terms of depth or replayability? The closest is Lego, but even that feels like a less thought out version of Minecraft, which is what it's intended to compete with. What's worse is that it's obvious that none of the new modes are living up to Epic's expectations. For the amount of time and money they put into each one of these new games, it seems like they have underwhelming support from the community. 2/3 of the new modes don't even compete with some of the most successful creative maps. And on some days, the best creative map will have more plays than all.
Wait, look at this. 3,000, 3K. Rocket Racing has only 3K players. And it's a new season too. It's a season 1 for it with the mega stuff, and it's still only 3,000 players. Lego, the game mode that has been taking most of the resources away from Battle Royale, even its storyline, because the storyline writers have to work on the storyline of Lego too. I have seen the story writers, they also work on this game. 41,000. What is that? And then we got Festival. Festival, as I said, the game is actually well made. That's why it has 14,000 players. The audience for it is not as big as like Battle Royale, which is why it will never have as much players as Battle Royale, but it's genuinely well done. And if they find a better way to advertise it, I think this game has potential. But then look at Battle Royale and Zero Build. Compare it to these three. They need to keep focusing on VR. They have to.
All three modes combined. I think the most tragic thing about all of this is that the new modes aren't even bad. I've said it before that
they are not
mad
bad.
That we have
they have a
keep
lot
more
of
players
potential.
on Fortnite for longer, but the community just doesn't resonate with them in the way that Epic had hoped. I think out of the three, Lego has the most potential. Festival is your average rhythm game, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's pretty solid. But Rocket Racing just doesn't have the depth
Fortnite
to its
Lego
pattern
has
that fans of
extreme
racing
amount
games
of potential.
come to expect.
But even Lego, they're making dumb choices. 11th? You suck! What is that, Clark? 11th.
As of
Clark,
right now,
let
they
me
just feel like
teach you.
extended LTMs
Clark,
that aren't
I will
resonating with the
save
player
you. What
base,
was
but
that?
I don't think that's
My
completely
man
the
got
fault
last
of these
place.
modes. Look at Save the
Imagine.
World. This is what Fortnite was originally supposed to be, and it can't compete with Battle Royale. Nothing that Fortnite has ever produced has lived up to the success of VR, which is what the vast majority of you watching come to Fortnite for. This is why in the last video I said VR needs to remain the focus and its core identity needs to be felt all throughout Fortnite's current experience. Fortnite the BR needs to be your 0 point, your centerpiece that everything else flows
Fortnite
through.
VR pretty much
Donald
is
Mustard
the
may have
center.
also
It's
had
the
a
center
similar
of the
vision in
entire
mind, but
omniverse.
Epic
So,
Games
bruh.
didn't. The Donald Mustard interview is probably the biggest nail in the coffin for the Fortnite community.
Very
It shatters
true.
any previous hopes about a return to Donald's storyline, but also exposes one of my biggest errors in judgment. By mid-2022, Epic was committing to build Lego Fortnite and Fortnite Racing, the new expansion of Fortnite into a proper multi-game metaverse that would go live in December 2023. To build all this stuff, it takes so many people and so much time, Mustard says. Basically, the event team was starting to be needed to work on other stuff. And it was devastating to me because I'm like, this is actually the magic. And not everyone at Epic agrees with that. This paragraph solidified my understanding of Epic's vision for Fortnite. The BR will not be a priority moving forward. They're invested in bringing in as many IPs and experiences as possible. And most importantly, the new modes do take away from the experience of BR, something I had said the opposite of many times in previous videos.
I thought it's not
does
gonna
this mean
either,
that BR
but
can't
they
be fun
lied
and
to
innovative
us.
in different ways? No. But the BR that we experienced for the first 3.5 chapters of Fortnite is long gone. Fortnite Battle Royale will eventually become one minor piece in the greater metaverse, and all these changes that we've seen over the last 6 months from UI to cosmetics is in service of their partnership with other companies.
They're just making random games now, rather than making actually amazing.
Now, what's crazy is I don't think Donald Mustard was completely opposed to this idea. My boy Mr. JLY made a...
Imagine this. God of War, instead of focusing into having an amazing banger storyline, instead of focusing on having a banger gameplay, it focuses having many different parts. It like wastes some of its focus, God of War, and puts it into making a multiplayer game. So the actual game has less resources to work with, and some of the resources gets wasted into making like a multiplayer God of War because it makes more money or something. It's like so dumb. I personally rather play a game that puts all of its focus into making that game be the best it possibly can be. Fortnite Battle Royale, it was the best a Battle Royale possibly could ever be. But now they're ruining that by making bunch of just mediocre games or just okay games. They went from some of the best games of all time into just games, just like okay. I don't want to play those type of games. Want to play something that is amazing.
Covering an old interview that Donald Mustard had during his prime years in Epic Games. He talked about a lot of ideas for something very similar to the metaverse that we're currently seeing in Fortnite. After you finish this video and subscribe to the channel, you should definitely check out Jay's. He is a wealth of knowledge and provides
on
a really interesting
topic,
perspective with a lot of different aspects of Fortnite. Now, after understanding Donald Mustard's perspective on the metaverse, I think there's something very important that we all need to understand here. Even though Donald was in favor of the metaverse, he didn't want it at the expense of his story. I've heard multiple positions from different content creators over the last few days on this topic. One in particular is from another good friend of the channel, Clint, who did a deep dive not only on his own
What
perspective,
was that
but into
picture
the
of
perspectives
Clint?
of other
His L?
creators.
Bruh.
The position that Clint had in his video and was also echoed by a lot of other creators is that Donald was just ready to leave, not necessarily because of the metaverse, but because he wanted to move on with other projects. That is true, however, I don't want to downplay how the lack of live events changed Donald's mood and perspective on the game.
Listen,
remember,
Donald did want to live. He always wanted to make movies rather than games. But he is, to me, he's not the type of guy to leave Fortnite without making sure at least most of the story he wants to tell is finished. He just came up with so many ideas with Singularity, with Midas, with Kato Thorns, with the fight with like Imagine Order and the Seven coming together to take down the last reality, then going back to fighting each other. To me, Donald would first finish the awesome stories he wanted to tell, then he would leave. So the reason why he left is probably because he felt like he's never gonna get to finish those stories. And he was like, okay, if I'm not gonna get to finish the main reason I'm working on this game, then I'm just gonna leave right now. Why would I work on the game that is not even the thing that I want anymore? So to me, that's why Donald left.
in the interview, he says this: "It was devastating to me because this is actually the magic, and
It
not
is the
everyone
magic.
at Epic agrees with it." Mustard also began itching to work
Mustard,
on new
you're
projects and
absolute
decided to
legend.
accelerate Fortnite's story. He crammed in some high points. "I threw myself a fireworks show. I got Darth Vader in, I got Indiana Jones in. I've got to make sure I've got all the stuff in that I needed for me. That's why
Yeah.
the season is called Vibin'. It's all just like hanging out. Just a celebration."
Donald
In Donald
Mustard's
Mustard's own
vibin'.
words, he was devastated by the shift in focus from Epic Games, moving away from live events. And quite frankly, we all were too. This was
Yeah,
the true
exactly.
turning point in Mustard's
So
career at
true.
Epic. Did he have other aspirations to pursue other projects in media? Yes, but that only became a priority after his team for live events was taken from him.
Exactly.
Why else would he begin
exactly.
to accelerate Fortnite's story? The question I asked on stream a few days ago was, do you think Donald Mustard would have left Epic Games as soon if he had been able to see his story through the way he
No.
wanted to tell it?
No,
If
he
we're being
would
honest
finish
with
his
ourselves and
stories.
basing our
He would
evidence off
do
of Donald's
Clark.
own words, the
He
answer
would do
is
Kato
no.
Thorns.
But that also doesn't mean that he
the
hates
last
the
reality
idea of the
stories he
metaverse.
wanted to do.
The
He
problem
would
was
do
Tim
so
Sweeney
much.
and Donald Mustard had a
Singularity
difference in
too.
the vision
Listen,
for the execution.
I am willing to say 100% bet Singularity would definitely. She's not gonna be Paradigm. I still don't agree that she's Paradigm. To me, she's still a higher being than the Seven that the Seven work together with. Singularity would have definitely gotten a storyline if Donald Mustard didn't get treated how he was. Midas would have returned in chapter 3 and not chapter 5, and his storyline for return probably would have been better. Kato Thorns, if Donald Mustard didn't leave, Kato Thorns 100% would have been one of the best, one of the coolest storyline characters ever. Why? Because even the tiny bit of a storyline we got from Kato Thorns, it was so good that we loved him. We only don't like him anymore because they messed up giving a full storyline to Kato. He just came and left. Meanwhile, we learned how Kato Thorns was supposed to be part of a Fortnite comic, how Kato Thorns was supposed to fight the Collector from Marvel. So many cool things that Donald wanted to do. There is no way he would have left Fortnite without doing those things.
Of it. In 2023, Mustard decided to leave Epic. He was working on a secret new project about which he'll only say it wasn't a game. It started to be out of alignment with all the stuff Epic should be focusing on, he says. Mustard told Epic CEO Tim Sweeney he was leaving. "Tim and I talked for a long time," he says. Sweeney floated other roles at the company, including directing a big Disney project, Mustard recalls. "That was actually a really clarifying thing," he says. "He wanted to pursue his own thing. Now that I look at it, I just keep trying to be on the edge, and I think there's one last edge I've got to try." Mustard now considers himself retired from games. He says he didn't have his next role in mind when he left. But by the end of 2023, the Russo brothers came calling and asked if he'd partner with them at their production company, AGBO. What I think is amazing is that Tim Sweeney fought to keep Donald. That right there shows his value.
Yeah. Why did Tim Sweeney fight to keep Donald? Easy reasons. One, who do you think was one of the biggest... Who do you think was the reason Fortnite Battle Royale even happened? Fortnite Battle Royale happened because Donald Mustard and his brothers were thinking about how amazing a battle royale might actually work inside of Save the World. It was Donald Mustard's idea and his brothers. And then after that, who was the one that came up with an idea that put live events inside of Fortnite as a way to tell a storyline inside of a live to make the idea of live service be because of the like a progressive storyline. Make it a live service game because of that. Who was the guy that came up with the idea to make sequels of Fortnite like Fortnite 2, Fortnite 3, Fortnite 4, but still keep it in the same game and make it like an update rather than like you have to buy a new game now. Kind of like what Overwatch did. You still had to like get the other game because it was not an update. Even though to me it should have been. Who was the person who did this? And who was the person who came up with the idea to do the black hole and make people wait 2 or 3 days for Fortnite 2 to come out? And instead of just calling it Fortnite 2, he called it Chapter 2. Chapter, why? Because these are new chapters of the storyline that the entire game changes based on as well. These were all Donna Mustard ideas that made Fortnite be as popular as it is right now. And Tim Sweeney definitely sees the value of how smart, how visionary this guy is. So he definitely wouldn't want him gone. And if you didn't want him gone, then why didn't you try to let him do his storyline then, Tim? Why? You know how smart he is, and you still lose him.
That
That's
he brought
crazy.
not only to Fortnite, but to Epic Games. We weren't the only ones who lost out after Donald left. Tim Sweeney is a great businessman and a visionary, something that he shares with Donald Mustard. But where they differ is storytelling. Tim, as far as I know, is not a writer. I'm not sure he understands the value in good storytelling. However, Donald did. I think for myself as a writer, what's most frustrating about...
Let me give you this example. Sorry for pausing again, but I have to. Let me give you this example. There were people inside of Epic Games team ages ago that made Gears of War. Gears of War, a lot of you guys love it, right? Gears of War is one of the most iconic games ever, and it was actually made by Epic Games. And the team behind it had like a lot of focus onto world building, onto like an not lots of a storytelling focus, but they still try to use the storytelling into making a really cool world for Gears of War. That game became massive because of that. If it didn't have that, it wouldn't get massive. But Tim Sweeney and Epic higher ups, rather than seeing the value inside of having their own franchise, having their own like massive things, they just sold that franchise into Xbox because he doesn't care. The Epic higher ups don't fully care about making an amazing franchise. What do they care about? They care about their Unreal Engine 5. They care about they want to be the big guys of gaming. They want to be the guys who control gaming because you need an engine like Unreal Engine 5 to make video games. You need a place like Epic Games the store to buy and play the video games. You need a place like Fortnite to play rocket racing, play like open world Fortnite Lego. Epic Games has more focus in having a big control on gaming, kind of how Disney has a big control on movies. And what Disney does better than Epic Games, Disney does that, and they still sometimes, like Marvel, tell amazing storyline too to make people attached to them. Epic Games is trying to take over gaming, but they're not making their own amazing stories, which is the mistake that Donald Mustard was trying not to do. So if Epic Games wants to be the big guy of gaming, you also need to tell your own stories too. That matters as well. That's the key.
Is that I know how valuable good writing can be in terms of making money for a franchise, and why a lot of people are really frustrated.
Epic doesn't want to just make money.
Have a problem with collabs,
they want to be the big guys of gaming. That's why they focus on Unreal Engine 5 and stuff.
That it could have propped up as pop culture.
They want to control gaming, kind of.
Characters that could have been up there with Samus, Mario, if they just had have given them more time, love, and attention. The issue is that got replaced for Teenage
Why don't we acknowledge Charlie Van as much as Donald Mustard? Because Donald Mustard is the guy who created Fortnite. Donald Mustard is the guy who had enough power to make Fortnite, force them to do some things he wanted to. Charlie Van at the moment doesn't have enough power as Donald Mustard. And Charlievan kind of is forced to do exactly the things that the higher ups tell him to. I believe that Charlievan is extremely skilled. I trust that guy. He definitely could make an amazing Fortnite storyline. The problem is not him. The problem is Fortnite needs to let him to do that. Fortnite needs to give him the resources to make the Fortnite storyline
Turtles,
awesome.
Transformers,
That's the
Dragon Ball Z,
problem.
and all these
Charlie
other
Van is
awesome
definitely
collabs that
not
we
the
have
problem.
in Fortnite. I like the collabs, but I also like it when you tell a good story with the characters that you
Exactly.
invented. And even for the people that aren't invested in the storyline, they still see the value in Fortnite's iconic
Very
characters.
true. Yeah,
I think
very
if Donald
true.
were still at Epic Games, he would have continued with his story, but used it as a tool to explain the metaverse. This would have solved the problem that the community is currently having with the Find It in Fortnite model and the looming metaverse. It's
Yeah,
currently being propped
exactly.
up not just as something equal to BR, but the next big thing. Sweeney wants Fortnite to be more than just a BR, and in some ways, I think he's right. I don't agree with the execution.
Team Sony wants Fortnite to be part of his plan to be as I said again, he kind of really wants to control gaming, and he always had, with making Unreal Engine 5, with making Epic Games a store, with making Fortnite a platform. What does these things do? It makes you be the guy on top, choosing what games people get to play in your store, choosing um what engine people use to make games. The thing that even you need to create games, Unreal Engine 5, it's theirs. And now Fortnite, again, a new place that like controls what's inside of it. Epic Games to me, just like Disney, wants to fully just control gaming. That's how I see why things are going right now.
But the
And
idea that Fortnite needs to
I'm
evolve
fine with it if
beyond
they
a
make
battle
a good
royale
story
is
too, kind of
probably
like
good for
Disney.
the longevity
At
of
least
the
Disney
game.
has
One
some
thing I
good
realized while
movies
pondering about
with
this for the
good
last few
story.
days is that this is not the first time Fortnite has gone through this change. Fortnite was originally designed to be a sandbox tower defense game with open world exploration elements. Within months of its initial launch, it became a BR. Now, if you had
Here's the problem with that though. It became a BR. Both of those were still done on mustard. It still was done on mustard. The head, the creative guy of the game, choosing that this is the right choice, the right path for the game. Donald Mustard also chose that Metaverse is the right path for the game, and he was actually doing it right. But what happened recently? He left because he doesn't agree with the new path that Fortnite is going through. So it's not exactly the same thing as Save the World. Save the World still was controlled by the guy who has always been on top. Now, the direction is so different than what Fortnite used to be that Donald was like, bye bye, I don't want to be part of this. So we can't really relate this to Save the World. This is way worse. This is way worse than Save the World.
signed up for the original Save the World experience, but then suddenly saw Fortnite switch gears and put more effort into BR, you probably would have felt that Fortnite lost its identity. I
But
think I
even
remember
BR
seeing
was
some
still
YouTube comments on
Fortnite.
videos years ago from Save the World players upset that Fortnite was going the BR route like every other game. This isn't what Fortnite was supposed to be. This is just a gimmicky new mode based on trends. They took resources from Save the World to support BR. Epic
But again, it was still Fortnite. It was still the main same guy who controlled Save the World. But now being like Save the World didn't work like we wanted to, but Battle Royale might actually work. Now it's the opposite. It's not the guy on top choosing what's best for the game. It's Epic Games choosing what's best for the game. So yeah, it's really not the same. It's way worse than that
Game just
one.
wants to make money. Sound familiar? Now, Fortnite is pushing this metaverse idea. This is what we came to Fortnite for. Fortnite's true identity is BR. Epic Games is just a greedy billion-dollar company that makes money, and now it's arts.
Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, what?
Listen,
What?
it's okay to feel hurt, shocked, or even confused by this sudden change.
Depression
We all
again?
had some sort of knee-jerk reaction to the evolving dynamic of Fortnite over the last couple of years. The game is evolving into something that a lot of us didn't sign up for, and if you don't like that, it's okay. But it's
Well, man,
also
it's
okay for
making me
Epic to change it
depressed
into
again.
what they want. I don't believe Epic is trying to kill Fortnite, but even if that were the case, that's okay because it's their game, and we don't have to play it. At its core, the game is free. But in fairness to all of you, the reason why you're so upset is because you've invested so much time and money into this game, and now you're coming to the realization that Fortnite is something you could never own. I forgot who told me this, but something I heard from someone in the community recently is that unlike other video games, you can't return to your favorite version of Fortnite and play it anytime you want. Although we don't have to spend money on this game, we did. And we have memories playing that we can't go back to and relive at any moment because this is a live service game. This is paradoxically the downfall of live service games, but it's also their greatest strength. Live service games, by their nature, are constantly evolving and adapting to new trends, but something to keep in mind is that they might adapt away from you. When you really think about it, any long lasting successful brand.
I'm gonna say that about this. That was really good, but here's the thing. Fortnite, why is Fortnite used to be known as the best live service game ever? Because it exactly didn't used to do that. It had a huge focus. It had a good reason to be a live service. From the beginning, it was a live service to because of the storyline of it, as Donald Mustard said, because he wanted a progressive story told every week, the game to evolve every week, but there was a set goal to how it grows, how it evolves, how it's a live service game. Fortnite used to be the best live service of all time because it did not become a live service mainly to sell skins. It did not become a live service to do what Call of Duty Warzone is doing right now. None of those things. It actually used the idea of live service and combined it with new ways to tell a storyline with live events, weekly map changes, and evolving the game and everything. The way Fortnite treated live service, no other game has ever done. But Helldivers is starting to do what Fortnite has done, and the reason why it was the best live service. And Fortnite is coming outside of that. I would say at the moment, Helldivers is a much better live service experience than Fortnite is. Helldivers took what Fortnite did with like the weekly ideas, daily changes, and everything, and it's doing that. While Fortnite, the strongest part of it, the reason why it was carrying the live service like world, it abandoned it. That's messed up. That's dumb. As a company like Apple, Apple sells phones, and their most popular product is their phones. You don't throw. It's imagine Apple never sells to you phones anymore, and from now on only sells you the new VR they're selling, their recent like Vision Pro or whatever. Wouldn't that be stupid to like throw away the most important thing that makes you special? That's what Fortnite is doing right now, and why I say like they're making terrible choices recently.
Do you think the Superman my grandfather grew up with in the 1940s was the same as the one I grew up with in the early 2000s?
Definitely not.
But there was enough of that intrinsic DNA for both of us to appreciate both versions.
Exactly.
While also being able to laugh and bond over the differences. I don't think that Fortnite will ever get rid of BR, but I do think that it's evolving into something different from what it was before. A lot of the old identity has either been altered or completely removed. My hope is that Epic will figure out a way to tie the metaverse more seamlessly around BR and give it more purpose, while also bringing back some of the old elements that make Fortnite just intrinsically more fun. I also think that over time, Epic could return to more consistent live events and better storytelling in Battle Royale. It's just that right now, that's not their priority. Their focus is obtaining a new,
that's
bigger
pretty much
audience.
just a bad choice
honest,
from them.
That might not be you. That's also why they continue to push all the new modes outside of BR.
Again,
not just
really
because
bad
they spent
choice.
a lot of time and money on them, but also because they'll be fun for a new generation of players that don't have nostalgia for the good old days.
But yeah. Fun for a new generation. Look at those same generation if they went through the things we did, like the Season 8 Chapter 2 live event, Season 2 Chapter 3 live event. Those same generation, if they got to experience what we did, I would bet they would have still rather get what we did. So basically what we're telling right now is that the new generation is basically fucked. They're not getting the amazing experience we're getting. They're getting just a half-ass experience. And because they have not gotten what we got, they don't have our expectations. They don't get the art we have. That's fine. No, it's not fine. Art is something that evolves with time. It doesn't go backwards. This is why I have started to complain recently. I've learned from Charlie. I have learned from Axeman, all of these great big content creators, Fortnite could in some ways still be a special. Does that mean we should not complain and stuff like that? And maybe like there's a new generation of people who would play it and stuff like that, like Call of Duty. Some people still love Call of Duty. Does that mean it's a good game now? No, it's garbage. It's horrible. It's trying to lower your expectations of what you're supposed to get. That's not okay. You should complain if a company tries to lower your expectations from what you deserve to get. If Apple comes out of nowhere, ruins their phones, make the cameras worse, make the battery of the phone worse. If, I don't know, God of War comes out of nowhere, gives you a way worse storyline than they used to, but the storyline still makes some people happy, that's still terrible. You should complain about that. That's not okay. It's like, if the game can do it, it has to do it. They shouldn't go lazy. They shouldn't make horrible choices. The company is made to entertain the people and through that make money. If you're gonna try to trick me, lower my expectations to make more money through me and stuff like that, I'ma be out right away. And I feel, okay, there's gonna be new people who play the game. I feel bad for those people. Those people didn't get to experience what I did. Those people didn't get to experience the Seven, Midas, the Imagine Order. Those people are getting smacked into the face. They're getting way less than they deserve. This kid is happy right now. He's gonna grow up. I'm gonna show him what we used to get from Fortnite, and he's gonna be like, man, I really grew up in the worst era ever. I am so unlucky. That is what the kid is gonna say when it like grows up. I don't agree with this point.
You won?
Yes.
Yeah, but like the kid is gonna like 2 years later. This game sucks. They took away the storyline. I don't agree with this point at all. I just don't.
I won.
It is wholesome. But it could have been, yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
If you feel like you don't like what Fortnite is becoming, I get that. I felt the same way earlier this week. I was honestly considering transitioning away from Fortnite content because I wasn't sure if I believed in this vision.
I don't have
Heck,
to.
that
I
seems
love
to be part
this
of the
game.
reason why Donald left. His vision for what he wanted conflicted with Epic's, and that's okay. If you don't like it, you don't have to be a part of it. However, for me, I'm not sure I'm ready to hang up my hat just yet.
Yeah, I'm
Do I
not
like
sure if
all the
I'm
changes
ready
to
either.
Fortnite or
Hopefully
fully
I don't
believe in
have
the
to.
vision? No, but I understand them, and I realize
I don't
have to
understand
embrace
them.
all
I-
of them
I
in order
can't
to
understand
enjoy
them. It's
Fortnite.
messed up.
In spite of a few cringe changes, Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2 is a really good season. And what keeps me going is all of
I
you
can agree.
and the amazing people that I've gotten to meet over the last few years and play with on a consistent basis. However, it probably would be healthy for me to start branching out and playing other games that aren't Fortnite. One day I will
all the
stop playing
videos are
Fortnite,
amazing.
and even if that day isn't soon, it's good just to take a break from it. Sometimes a
Helldivers, the
change is
best
as
live
good
service
as a
game right
rest.
now. I'm
Plus,
making a video
it makes
on
me
it.
appreciate
Coming
Fortnite
soon.
more when I come back to it after playing other games. If you want to see me play other games, make content outside of Fortnite, and ultimately come on this journey with me as a growing content creator, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Because
Clark, we should have
regardless of
streamed
what I'm
Helldivers
playing,
one time. It
there
would be
is
fun.
a long journey ahead of us, and I don't plan on stopping.
Yeah,
anytime soon.
I don't. Amazing video, by the way. Again, oh god, wait. No, go back. No, stop. Okay. Amazing video again. That was awesome. That was good job. Really good video. Okay, shut up. Stop. That's enough clapping until he watches my 3 hours long video. That's all the clapping he gets. Here's my point. Great video. I don't agree with the last point. As I said, those same kids could get way more than they get right now. Yeah, of course, like back then in our like Father's Days or something, games didn't have the graphics they have right now, things like that, and they still were amazing for those people. But the tools exist to make amazing things now. If it's possible, it gotta happen. If we got the amazing, super fun experience we got, but the kids today are getting a way worse experience than we did, yeah, they're gonna have fun because humans are supposed to adapt. They need to play something. There needs to be something for them to still play. And playing games, some moments of it, especially when you're young, is still gonna be fun. But that doesn't get rid of the point that Fortnite is not as good as it used to be. It makes them have a way like worse experience than we have right now, getting like not getting to experience what we got to experience. And in my personal opinion, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for anyone who didn't get to experience Donald Mustard's era. And I hope another game comes, or even Fortnite itself, that allows you guys to understand why we're sad right now, allows you guys to get the same quality of content that we used to get. That's how I see it. And I just don't agree with the idea of, but we're gonna live, the other people are gonna come, a new community for the game. That community is getting fucked. Legit. They're getting a way worse experience than we did. That's how I see it. But I hope the game gets better, man. I really hope. There is a still hope that Fortnite storyline gets better, and the game itself. Don't quit yet. As I said, wait till Chapter 6, Season 1. That's where you should choose whether you want to live or not, and hopefully we don't. The game is still somewhat awesome, and I hope they fix the problems it has right now. So many people are talking about the problems, hopefully it gets fixed. But yeah, how was the stream? Did you guys enjoy it? Clark videos were amazing. If you guys haven't subscribed to him already, let me see. Let me see. Wait, what? Wait, give me a second. Okay, it's on the screen now. Definitely make sure to subscribe to this guy. He also reached 40,000 subscribers. Congrats, man. That's crazy. Wow. He's 4 times more than me. That's crazy. Damn. W. Clark. Great videos. Love them. Now, okay. Clark. I watched 3 of your videos. It's time for you to watch my 3 hours long video. I swear to God, if you don't watch it, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna smack you. You better watch that 3 hours long video. Watch it, please. I need to see your reaction. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope it was fun. I need to go eat some food now. Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.